one already. I want
Yeah.
to see this one.
Okay.
I haven't played against this one yet.
All right, welcome YouTube. This is round one of Calling All Commanders. These guys are still trying to decide what decks they want to play. So yeah, everybody, good luck, have fun.
I have decided.
Giada
Huh?
or Finn?
I don't know. Are we
I hate
are we
Finn,
going
so-
are we going hard or are we going soft?
I'm playing a $10 deck, so whatever you
Okay,
want
we're
to
going
play.
soft.
It's a $10 deck.
I don't have
It's heavy over.
$10 decks. I've got tier 3.
This is like
That's
25.
That's yeah.
Tier,
I
so
can beat into tier 3.
some of the tier 3s can play as a tier 4. It depends.
This one, of course, is going to be tier 2. It's going to be bracket 2.
You know about all the game changer stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't afford any of the game changers in this deck.
See, that's my Calgar deck is full of game changers. It's got like 4 or 5 game changers.
That's a
that was
bracket
one of the
four,
perks
yeah.
of working at JC. It's not
Um,
afford those.
You still working?
No.
No. Well, what happened?
They
You
got
got
mad.
fired. Yeah.
Yeah, I went there
got-
the other
they-
day and I didn't see it.
No, they. Long story short is we were they were listening or went back and heard me talking a bunch of shit on camera and they got mad. And I wasn't really talking shit.
Was it to a customer?
No, it was me and another employee. Another employee got in trouble, and there was a lot of drama.
Is that not retaliation?
It was a part-time job to give me a discount on cards. Like
Yeah.
I have a full-time job. I work for the city full-time,
okay.
so it's like it wasn't like hurting me. It's not worth even messing with them.
Choose a deck. I don't care. So, Volo's Guide the Monsters, Mael, Krinko.
I don't know what any of that means. So
No,
I'll let
no,
you-
Goblins.
Krinko's
Okay.
good.
No fucking Krinko.
Okay, no fucking camera.
We'll do
What were the other 2 choices?
Mael or
Like mayonnaise?
You're gonna hate this though. I was over
Mael and a Mayhem.
I was over there looking for some cards.
Or
Seconds that
Volo's
Maelstrom
Guide the
versus
box
Monster.
over there.
Did you say Maelstrom Nexus or whatever?
And I found
Mail
I
and
thought
a
it was
mayhem.
It was gonna be really cheap because in the bulk. It's an Uvenwald tracker. Guess how many there were?
How many?
40.
Not that
40
one.
of them?
So,
Yeah.
$7
You left with one choice.
Yeah.
And I ended up helping them because
Is that your
there was
least
another
favorite deck?
card that was cheaper in there.
This is my favorite
It was
Oh, fuck.
Moon Silver Spear or something I wanted to pull out of there.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally grabbed a promo one. I was searching through the whole box, trying to find the cheaper
I
one.
have to go.
And
I think I
I just
separated
had to
earlier
pull,
when I was rebuilding it. So
pulled
I'll
the
give you
Uvenwald
one.
out of there, and I just kind of did their work for them.
Yeah. The bulk boxes over there are not well kept. And it's mainly just because the prices fluctuate so much. And
Oh, that's been going up. That's been
Nobody has
over
time to go
$5 for the
through
past
them.
3 years.
No,
Yeah.
unless you got a machine, you better hang it up.
Yeah.
Let me actually give this a better shuffle. I don't know
If
how
you
well
buy a
this is.
machine, you're going to charge an extra 50 cents a card that you sell.
Yeah. They're. Which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, that store over the 6 months that I worked there, the amount of money that store had made,
Which store?
JC's.
Oh, that's probably where I saw you at.
Yeah, we played over there a couple of times.
Yeah, I got into it with one of the guys fucking working
Which one?
there. Short, heavy set, black hair.
Oh, yeah.
Mike?
I guess.
Yeah, it was Mike.
It's Mike.
So they had the thing where you can't win till turn 7.
I think that's
Turn 6.
Whatever. And I killed the guy because he was fixing to kill all my creatures.
Yeah.
So I just made it. What's the one when you cast a spell you lose 6 life? The green red creature. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 6 life. So I played it, and he lost 6 life, and went.
But that's not you killing him.
Yeah, it was.
I don't play at JC's anymore, so.
It's I don't know, man. Like, I don't
How would
like
you-
playing Commander over there because it's super competitive.
I know it is.
I went to pick up
Super
games.
competitive.
So
I'm going to do pickup games. I come here to play Commander.
Yeah.
the
for
girl that
actual
works there, I
tournaments.
talked to her today. She asked me, like, look, we're trying to get more people playing without putting a bunch of additional rules, but you get all the people that they're trying to get into the game, and they go in there and they just get clubbed like baby fucking
Yeah.
seals.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Waffle stomp. Yeah.
you know, make it tier or make it level 1, level 2. No game changers.
Well, that's That's why I
Or at least do
spend
it one night, you know, and then,
Well, that's what Tuesdays is supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
But no, it's pre-cons only over there.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Tuesdays.
Pre-cons only, is stupid because they got $40 pre-cons, they got $160 pre-cons.
Exactly.
You know,
Like-
some pre-cons can contend
no, I would play
bracket.
the, who's the
You
big
wanna-
fucking, Eldrazi pre-con. It'll
Yeah,
fucking wipe the
always
board with
cut,
fucking
always cut.
almost anything.
Always cut.
I
Yeah.
don't like touching other people's stuff, especially right now.
Okay,
A bunch
gee.
of people are sick.
Uh,
I don't, and
Yeah,
I have
you wanna-
kids.
okay.
Some people don't have
I
kids.
I'm
did.
old, I got my
Back
fucking
in.
vaccination.
Yeah. But
There you go, you
yeah,
can have that one.
yeah, JC's is just kind of.
And
You're good, man.
this way.
I mean, to be honest, if y'all are gonna cheat,
Um,
then that says more about y'all.
2d6
than me, so.
high chooses.
Yeah. Well,
Nine.
that's gonna be hard to beat.
Nine?
You wanna cut me up?
What do you got now?
Yeah, you got 9. I got
8.
I mean, you're getting there.
7.
You're gonna roll a 6.
If I roll a 6,
Ah,
oh,
eight.
8. Okay. I go last. Yeah.
7. If I don't go first, I'll let going second. Oh shit.
I don't ever like sitting down at the table with you just because you play the way you play.
Me?
Yes. I hate it, but you know, I do love playing with you, but it's just the way you play. I just like, oh, dude.
Call him out on it. Shit.
I play some games.
I don't like you. You're an asshole. I mean, that's
Six,
pretty much
seven.
what he said.
No, it's not what I meant by it. But
I'm gonna
okay.
keep. No, I play stuff that nobody plays much anymore.
I know it's actually pretty nice seeing cards that you never see.
I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep as well.
Keep.
We
We doing you got the life counter going? Or?
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
get it going.
I would offer, but I forgot to charge my phone before I
No,
left.
I got a mulligan.
What are you looking for? There you go.
There we go.
Oh man, I want to be pink. I got pink sleeves.
Sorry.
Yeah.
got-
It's not
Sorry.
working that way.
I got blue sleeves.
Like, come on. It's gonna be so much better if we do it like
There
this.
you go. That works. Actually, that will be.
All right.
Go for it. Who's going first?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep.
Just waiting on you, big dog.
All right.
I've turned 1, 2,
Who's
and
who?
3
What's
playing
your
now.
name?
Thomas.
Thomas.
we're
Magnus.
all waiting on you. I'm Ben.
Yeah, fine. Well, y'all can start. I'm going last. Shit.
No, you're going
Yeah, you
second.
went second.
I'm going second.
I'm messing with you.
Oh.
I'm not.
I was going
no pressure.
last.
Go ahead, Magnus.
I said I was gonna keep draw. I will play this. Sack, crack it, and pass. I'm gonna search for a forest or island.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna do for turn 1.
No way.
Whoa, Simic Unite.
Where's it at?
Hey. Okay. That's much better.
I'm gonna put a breeding pool in untapped.
Fuck that shit.
Make sure that's my hand. Okay,
Yeah, don't shuffle it back in.
I did it before.
I know you
Dumbass.
have.
It's fucking senior moment.
Uh,
pass.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Fable passage. Crack it and go ahead and pass.
Did you draw?
Huh?
Did you draw?
Yeah.
Drop a forest for turn.
Oh, I didn't draw. Okay.
Hot
We're good. Go for
Hot
it.
soup.
Pass.
Hot soup.
Untap upkeep.
Quick
draw.
creature can't be blocked, and whenever a quick
Sorry.
creature is dealt damage, destroy it.
And he's got a quick right. One. Bushwhack, search your library for a basic, or reel it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. Sake of.
It's up to you, but if you slide your mat up even, it'll be on camera with all your.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because outside of this, you can't see it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Island. Here you go, Magnus.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So, I'm gonna play a Wooded Foothills. I'm gonna tap it, sack. I'm going to search for a tropical island. I'm gonna play the tropical island, and I'm gonna cast Farseek and search for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain.
Farseek
Put it
does
in
not
play
search for
tap,
forest.
and then I'm gonna pass. So I'm gonna search for 2 lands.
You want to search one with Farseek?
I cracked
Oh,
this.
okay, my bad.
So
All right. This is just so much going on
tropical
right
island,
now.
I trap
I'm the only
cat-
one
or
that cracking anything?
Draw. Okay, let's see.
And I tap both of these to search for that. What do I want?
Another dual land.
I don't have any more.
That sucks.
Green, blue.
Alright, I've got a
Let's
score
just put
sheet
an
for you
island into play,
guys.
tap.
Yep.
And some raffle tickets.
That
Yay.
goes here. This goes here.
Right, Botanical Sanctum.
One of those. And
Thank
one of
you.
those. You're welcome.
And I'll. Yes.
If you would like to cut, you may.
Just a second.
Drop a forest. Tap 2. Finn.
Ew, disgusting.
Gross.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will go ahead, play an island. I will tap 2. I will play Azusa's Mini Journeys. I can play an additional land this turn. I will play another island. And then that is a saga. The second part of it is I gain 3 life, and the third is exile it and return it to the battlefield transformed.
What does it transform to?
It's just a 3/3, and whenever it's becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. It goes great in the landfall deck.
Done?
Yep.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw.
We'll tell you there are 45 lands in this deck.
I'm gonna play a forest. I'll go ahead and put my commander in and pass.
Everybody else is sitting down.
Let's.
Yeah.
I don't like this table.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I hate playing in here.
Yeah.
I like it. You've got some room here, but it's just you got that
Yeah,
big
let me
land.
reach
I can
over
tell
there
it's
to
originally
see.
designed to be a D&D table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Or
just-
craps, man. You just
Let me reach over and see what you got over there. Oh wait.
Dreamroot Cascade. And pass. I didn't have any mana or any lands in my first hand, and now I got all the lands.
yeah, fuck.
Y'all need a set of dice to use. I got an extra one.
Appreciate
got-
it.
is
I
it
got
or Phyrexian?
counters and
Play a forest.
Yeah, is it or Phyrexian?
Oh, got creatures on the field right now.
Not me.
not I.
You don't. You
Said
don't.
the fly.
What's your commander do?
Whenever I cast a spell, if it's not something that's already in play on my side or in my graveyard, I can make a copy of it.
So just basically everything.
Yeah.
It's anti-tribal. I mean,
Yeah.
Or if does it have to share a type? Or is it share a
so
name?
I can't. If I cast a human or a wizard,
Yeah.
I don't copy it.
Okay, so it's type.
If I
type related.
right,
Yeah.
if I cast a goblin, I don't have them. I would make 2 of that one unless
Yeah.
it's legendary.
Yeah.
I mean, you would still make the copy, just one fizzles.
Correct. And even the copy can be countered.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Y'all want that going?
Sure.
All right.
I don't care.
With tap 3, play Ambuscade. Finn's going to get +1 until end of turn, and he's going to deal damage equal to his power. To your commander, he's got Death Touch. So
2/3 death touch. Does it say fight or deal damage?
deal damage.
Does death? I don't think death
no.
touch-
It wouldn't.
Touch
It
is-
wouldn't, but it doesn't matter.
The
You
creature
figure it out.
itself is dealing damage, and
Okay.
anytime a creature
Yeah.
would deal damage
Oh,
with
yeah,
Death
yeah.
Touch,
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
it's enough to destroy it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because commander
Okay.
damage is just whenever the commander attacks and
but
stuff. So that's what I
commander
was
damage is
thinking.
combat damage, but Death Touch applies to all damage done by that creature.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to tap Finn, and I'm going to swing him your way. So it's going to be 1/3 and 2 poison.
Doesn't he get +1 till end of turn?
Oh, he's 2 damage. You correct?
So 2 and 2 poison.
Yes.
And he's your commander, right?
Yes.
I hate Finn.
I've got him, but
They don't pass.
between that and down, land destruction pisses everybody off.
All right, this goes to 2. I gain 3 life.
Most people aren't prepared to come back from land destruction.
Yeah, no. I am.
Most people aren't prepared to come back from poison.
All right.
Well, poison, you only got to kill me
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
finish off the poison.
All right.
Right.
Well,
Nobody
true.
else is running poison. I'm the only one that can kill you with poison.
We'll go ahead. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna do the sorcery part of this, I can play an additional land this turn, and now he's going to be on an adventure. I will play an island. Then I am going to. Yes, sure. We will tap 1, 2, 3. Journey of Discovery, using the top to search my library for 2 basics and reveal them and put them into my hand. So we will go ahead and get island and forest. Are you sensing a theme?
I think so.
No, I don't see anything.
After that, I pass.
Untap, upkeep. And let's see.
I'm going to play my commander next turn, and then I'm going to have all the landfall triggers.
I will play an island.
You ever cast spells before you play your land for turn? It's pretty fun.
Sounds like it.
I mean, if I'm not going to use the mana sometimes, or if it's a tap land, I might wait.
Yeah.
But typically no.
What's that white card over there?
Oh, that's a hot soup. It's an equipment. And equipped creature can't be blocked, and whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, destroy it. It equips for 3.
What's it do? That's it?
It equips for 3, and the equipped creature can't be blocked, but if that equipped creature is dealt damage,
Okay.
it dies.
So it's just a glass cannon.
Gotcha.
It's a glass cannon.
And Fang is your commander.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'll pass.
You got nothing to play there, bud?
No, not yet.
This is dumb.
Do it anyway.
Okay.
I promise you this deck ramps harder than a lot of C decks.
Hinterland Harbor
Landfall is such a
and
broken mechanic.
pass.
That's why I built a $10 version. It's so fun. And somehow I could fit like 10 non-basic lands in here
Up to 4.
in my $10 budget. Because I leave about $2 for non-basic lands in my $10 budget deck. So, which I've built 4 or 5.
I am going to tap out. I got these 2 equipments.
Yep. Can I see what they say?
Yeah, it's Ring Colonia. Quick creature has trample, and then Barbaric Battle Horns. Quick creature has trample, can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. And then this one puts a +1/+1 on a quick creature if it's green, and they both equip for 1.
You're
You have a
tapped
response?
out. Hang on.
Response time.
They're artifacts, right? Or enchantments?
Both, all 3 artifacts right here. Oh, I didn't tap them.
I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna swans. Let me see them.
Swan, the command.
Well, just the 2 you cast.
Oh, okay. They do a very similar thing.
Yeah. Equipped
just,
creature has trample. If
Get
you
rid of the
could-
one that gives the +1 to the green. Because otherwise,
I mean,
At the beginning of your upkeep, put a
+1/+1.
+1 counter
yeah.
on equipped creature if it's green.
But,
Or actually the unlock or the block thing, right? The unblock.
Equipped creature has trample, can't be blocked by more than
So-
1 creature.
How are you swansoning those?
Enchantment.
Instant
Instants.
or sorcery?
Instant
Those
or
are-
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said artifact.
Well, they
or,
are
or
artifacts.
enchantment.
No. They're
Oh,
equipments.
Your equipment.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're in. Sorry.
All right, they're in. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They're in. No problem.
Good. Don't hit me.
Well, I killed his commander. I hit you.
Gotta hit
So,
me
I got
for
his-
1.
1 and
And
2
then-
poison.
Nope. That's not it. And then I'll just keep track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want D10s?
I got some somewhere.
It's alright. Alright, you done?
Yes.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead, tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring out Tap Yova. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, I gain a life draw card.
No.
What?
Counter.
Why? Why? This is. What's the reason?
Because you're getting landfall faster. That's all.
I'm gonna play a forest then, and I'm gonna tap that to cycle Tranquil Thicket. Sick! I got another land.
Oh, I know.
Oh wait, also this becomes the big boy.
And what's he do?
Whenever he becomes whenever he becomes blocked, I untap up to 3 lands.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have haste, so I can't really do anything about it. I will say go.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Now I gotta pay 7 to bring Tatyova out. Yeah, she's a 5-drop.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, she's
Oh,
card draw,
playing an
landfall,
island.
It's just perfect.
Life gain, yeah. Card draw, landfall, life gain. Great.
It's a good thing I don't care about life gain.
Yeah, fucking poison bitch.
Yeah, right?
You should hit him next.
We going around the table.
Just making the rounds, right?
I'll put him back in again for 6.
Fucking kill it again.
Real? Well, actually, no.
Swan Song use command.
Yeah.
I don't pass.
Hey, that's something. Let's see. Let's play a Alchemist Refuge. We will tap 5 and bring out my super sexy god goddess. Super
Hell
sexy
yeah.
frog
Oh, the
goddess.
frog?
Yeah, reach, trample, indestructible. She cannot attack or block unless she has an even number of counters on her. 0 is even. And at the beginning of my first main phase, I can put a plus, or I have to put a +1/+1 counter on her.
Bless
And
you.
if it has an odd number of counters, bless
Bless
you,
you.
I get to draw 2
Thank you.
cards.
I get a
And
I'm just,
it. Pass.
I'm just gonna put counter doubler on the field real fast. You can only have
Yeah.
even.
Right?
Um,
That's okay. There's plenty of other, like, this deck is built about proliferating. So.
Yeah.
yours?
I assume.
Yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we got
Because,
stuff going.
yeah, because I
Oh, are
can.
you gonna proliferate the fucking poison counters? I hate you.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Pay 4 Trigon of Infestation. It's a 4-drop artifact. It enters with 3 charge counters on it. I can pay 2 green to put a charge counter on it, or I can pay 2 to remove a charge counter from it and put a 1/1 green insect token with infect on the battlefield. Taps for both. So
Sweet.
Okay.
and then
Hit Magnus. Actually, I don't know.
but
Probably kill it.
kill Finn though.
Yeah,
I could bring him back next turn.
Could.
we could. You can also
could.
get poison in.
Yeah.
Magnus.
It's a
1/3 death touch.
Yeah, 1/3 death touch.
And if you take it, you're taking 2 poison.
Figure the commander out.
You can just keep track of it. I have 2 commander. I'll keep track of it.
Okay.
Honest. Well, the thing is, if you're taking commander damage from me, you're taking poison, and if you can't get rid of the poison, you don't even need to track commander damage. You'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still have 2. Yeah.
I have 2.
You have 1, right?
No.
Yeah, he
two
does
poison.
go-
yeah.
Well,
2
he's
poison.
got death touch. Oh, he
Yeah,
can't.
He's got
Yeah.
death. Every single
Yep,
creature
yep.
with death touch gives you 2 poison
Yeah.
counters when it hits
Okay.
you. Mhm.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
Now.
Yes. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, we're going to.
Let me get my counters on this.
What should we do first? So that's 5. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do everything I want
So
to
your
do.
thing died?
Yeah. So this thing, whenever it becomes blocked, yeah, I untap lands, but I don't have enough. I could play a land and then bring her out, but we're going to do something else. We will Shire Terrace. I can tap 1, sack it, search for a basic land, put it into the battlefield, tapped and shuffle. But I'm going to go ahead, tap 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put out Wilderness Reclamation. I untap my lands on my end step. And yeah, that's a 3/2?
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing?
Huh?
You ain't got nothing to block with?
I got a 6/6.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I got 6/6 with indestructible, reach, and trample.
Oh.
God, is she got the like enchantment devotion stuff going on, or
No.
no?
Just a 6.
She's
Okay.
just.
I know a lot of
She's
guys.
a 6/6 with indestructible.
A lot of guys are
and
weird like
reach and trample.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah,
a 2/3. Since you hit me with poison, I'm gonna hit you with a 3/3.
All right, I'll take it. Not commander, huh?
No,
Okay.
pass. You ain't got nothing.
I got nothing. It was a psych out. It was a juke.
Becomes blocked. Okay, I want to make sure if it was combat damage. Then
No, if it was combat
Different.
damage, it'd be probably more than 5 cents.
We'll play an island.
That's a lot of islands you got there.
He is swimming in a sea of islands.
That's funny. You know what's funny?
Clowns.
That's what happens
Although I
whenever
do
you
believe
run.
if you show someone cards, you should show the whole table.
I just have lands.
Yeah.
So,
But you know that's gonna happen in a 45 land deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna get a few.
I got
You know, it's really
39
fun.
and I missed my land drop.
I got like 6 cards in this deck that'll allow me to just have an infinite number of cards in my hand, and I can't pull any of them. So
Sucks.
How many you got right now?
cards in my
7.
hand. 7.
What you doing, Magnus? You want to swing back in
1, 2, 3,
retaliation?
4.
I think he does. He's plotting his
He's gonna
imminent
give,
demise.
he's gonna give
Yeah.
it plus 20 and just kill it.
Yeah, just run right into him.
Perplexing Chimera.
Alright.
Whenever opponent casts a spell, you may exchange control of Perplexing Chimera and that spell. If you do, choose a new target for that spell.
Oh, very nice.
And I've got 2 of them because I just made a copy of them.
Yep, you have 2.
Very nice.
So it gets passed around the table as people cast spells,
Yes.
and if you want to take
At-
that,
If
As-
he chooses, yeah.
yeah.
If I choose.
Yeah, you can choose whether or not it.
It gets passed upon resolution, so you can't cast it on the stack. Tap for a green, I'm gonna cast crop rotation. I'm gonna sack an island. I'm gonna search for a land and put it in play.
I'm guessing a forest.
No.
Could be an island.
Could be. He's getting a dual land.
Y'all aren't even ready for this shit.
He's getting a fetch land. Watch. Getting a fetch land. Ooh, my hand of green and blue. Wow, such an
So,
interesting.
oh, I see. So you basically it's a one-time use, but you pass it along to another person
Correct.
to use,
Yeah.
and then another person can use. I got you. I like it.
It's like my Blim comedic genius deck.
Blim is huge, dude.
I
the
love
last
Blim.
card in
Love
my
Blim.
stack. I know it is.
Blim is so funny, dude. Like, I stick so
Why
much
do you think
stuff
he's
in
called a
there.
comedic genius?
Because he's so funny.
All right, hang on.
I
Shit.
think they named it pretty well there.
You need help reading?
No, he needs new eyes, so
that's
he
me.
needs help seeing, not reading.
He's gonna take
Homeward
your
Path?
eyes.
There we go, homework pad.
Got it.
So, whenever I counter a spell, I tap this and I get these back into play.
Ah, sick.
Oh, you gain control of all creatures.
Well,
Yeah.
I gain control. Everybody gains control of all their
Permanent
Yeah.
control.
Permanent. Yep, you gain control
Gotcha.
of everything you want.
Gotcha.
Wait, what is that?
It's funny as that went
That's
in my Ian Malcolm
That's
book.
my hand.
So, I don't think I'll ever use it in Ian Malcolm, but it's in there.
Wait, what's your other commander for Malcolm?
So Ian Malcolm is just by itself. Do you know what he does?
Oh, I was thinking the Malcolm Keenan Navigator has the partner.
No.
I
So
don't know what the other one does.
Ian Malcolm is it, and it says whenever a player draws their second card per turn, they exile the top card of their library, and other players can cast those spells as long as they're in exile.
It's like my theft deck has Gonzi Night Minister in there. That one's funny.
I also put
People
Thieves
just-
Auction in there.
Let's hit you for 3, Commander.
You need something to keep track of it. There, you got it. Okay.
I'll be dead before he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since you're gonna be stealing people's spells.
Yeah.
Can't be having that.
Can't be having it.
I will pass.
All right.
But yeah, Thieves Auction is very funny.
Draw. All right.
10-minute turn and everybody gets their stuff back.
Let's play a forest. She gets her +1/+1 counter. Has an odd number. I draw 2 cards.
Good.
That's interesting. That is interesting. All right, let's. Two for Simic Ascendancy. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature I control for 3 mana. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature I control, put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of my upkeep, if Simic Ascendancy has 20 or more growth counters on it, I win the game.
So you're going to
Okay.
proliferate that. Got it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I played my land. We will. Let's see. Oh, I screwed the pooch on that one. Let's go ahead and. We'll go ahead and
Pass.
pass. Yeah, I got to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got to discard. Discard a.
Missed the line drop right up.
Surprising, I have enough ramp in here. So I got it. I got all my artifacts. I don't even have that many artifacts in here. Alright, I'm going to tap 2.
Every card in here is either landfall or ramp. So
Tap Trigon. I don't actually have the insect token. Does anyone have an insect token?
I do not.
I don't.
Okay, I'll just
Do you
use
have Infinity
a.
tokens, Magnus?
Yeah, I gotta find the deck that they're in.
I'll use a soldier here because I have a
Okay.
1/1.
That works.
Okay.
It's a 1/1 regardless.
1/1 with infect.
Just write infect on the front of it.
Alright, and it is not flying.
Get this
if you
man a
already-
Sharpie.
Alright, then I will
Yeah,
pay
we're
my other
playing
2.
blackout now.
To play Throne of Geth. It taps to sacrifice an artifact and proliferate.
Yeah.
Any responses?
You can take it.
I can.
You can take it. We don't want him to have proliferate.
No, we do not.
He keeps.
We're gonna give you the copy. I'm gonna take control. So you can add or remove counters, or just add.
Just
yeah.
It's add,
proliferate's add.
but it's you choose who
I will
gets
gain
what
control
counter.
of that.
Yeah, you proliferate is choose any targets with counters on them, and you can add more. Add one more of what they have.
Wait, do we want you to have?
I don't know. I don't think
No,
he
we-
has any.
We'll just put
counters.
it right here so I remember
Okay.
this stuff.
Okay. So I now have this, what's it called?
It's a 3/3 perplexing chimera.
Perplexing Chimera.
So basically, you just steal anybody's spell.
So
or
if you
can
steal
attack with
that back, I get my throne back, though.
Unless I tap it and sack it to itself.
You could tap and sack it to yourself. All right, I will. I'll swing that at you.
Of course. So that will go up to 4, and it's 1.
Yes.
See,
Whoa.
you're not poison, you just proliferate, right?
I don't do anything but reach, trample, and indestructible, and I get +1/+1 counters every turn
Mm.
It's proliferate every turn.
for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Untap upkeep.
But she has an odd number right now, so she can't block or attack.
All right. Forest. I'm gonna tap 7. Oh wait, fuck. I shouldn't have played the forest first. Mind if I take that back? Because I have
don't
the.
care. Go for it. You're playing a landfall deck. You've
Yeah.
told us multiple times.
Yeah.
We know why.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
reason.
We're not. I'm not gonna let you not do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I can actually get my shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'll gain a life. Draw a card. Fuck. I got another land.
Man,
Calculated.
All right. It's a 3/3.
this is a 3/3, yes.
Shit. What does the guy over there have?
This?
Yeah.
Infect.
Okay.
He can't block.
Or toxic?
Is it toxic?
Infect. Infect.
Okay.
Technically, I can't block.
Well, you can put plus, he can counter it up. But
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to attack. I think I'm just going to leave everything open, and I'll pass.
I'm gonna sack this to itself. Give you that back to your graveyard. I'm gonna tap, gain control of my stuff back.
Okay. In response? No.
In response, no.
In response,
Can I cry on the stack?
Draw.
Anybody can respond to the cry on the stack. Weeping doesn't use the stack though.
Oh, weeping does, but crying does.
Yeah,
for
crying-
sure. Okay.
crying uses the
Well,
stack,
I will
weeping doesn't.
counter your cry.
Fuck.
And laugh in your face.
I'm gonna counter your laugh.
Shit! But I wanted to laugh. It keeps me from crying.
What if you laugh cry? Does that go on
One,
the stack,
two,
or does
three.
that transcend time?
I think yeah.
4,
At that point, you just win
5,
at
6.
life.
Consecrated Sphinx. Flying, whenever an opponent draws a card, I may draw 2.
Yup, and it's.
I made 2 of them.
Yup, because you ain't got a sphinx.
No stinks.
No stinks.
No stinks.
I thought you were gonna say no shit. I was like, all right.
And that is a 1/1 death touch, correct?
No.
One
Infect.
infect.
Was yeah, it puts counters on my creature either way. We don't like that.
Well, I guess if you blocked it, I could have untapped, but there's no reason because I don't have anything else to play. Because I mean,
Theoretically,
actually, I
he
could've-
can't block yet.
Theoretically.
theoretically,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically.
Potentially.
Can't attack or block unless it has an
And-
even number of counters.
He hasn't really done anything to me, so
So
Oh,
technically, it's an odd number of counters, but I have Simic Ascendancy, I have Open Mana, I have it's a proliferate deck. There's ways to make it so I can.
Yeah. Every turn I have open mana.
there you go.
Wilderness
I'll
Reclamation.
pass.
Pass. Okay.
Wilderness Reclamation is a good card. It's only
Let's
like
draw
20
my
cents.
I will
card.
draw 4, 2,
Damn.
3, 4.
Oh yeah.
Zam.
Zam indeed.
Standing is my passion.
I gotta stand.
I know. I hate sitting at this table, dude.
Let's play an island.
I'll hate it if I win this game.
At the beginning of blah blah blah, I get to add a +1/+1 counter. By doing that, I get a +1/+1 counter, or a counter on Simic Ascendancy.
Now you have an even number on the sob.
Now I do. She does have an even number. Let's do. Let's do that.
Is that a ducky dice?
It is a ducky dice.
I love that.
Ducky dice are nuts.
Let's-
I'll warn you. If you swing at me, I'm gonna reset.
She
the
doesn't
count.
have vigilance, so why would I got one thing on there. So let's go ahead and tap that, and then 1, 2, 3. We will play Inexorable Tide.
Whenever you cast a spell, proliferate.
Whenever I cast a spell, proliferate.
That's not fun. Somebody should.
Those
use
are
You
it.
can take it.
Yeah, take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
I mean, that's.
No.
Why?
And then I'll pass.
Yeah, I was gonna build a.
Thank you
one.
for not taking it.
Lord.
I was gonna build one of those decks.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Did
you
it
draw-
really.
did you
I
draw?
spent.
Yes.
I draw 4.
I spent a decent amount of money on it though. Like,
3.
Next deck I'm gonna be buying is a colorless deck, so
is it?
Graz Unstoppable Juggernaut, because I pulled the Ugin.
Pay 1 to put my Ring of Colonia in the soldier onto the insect.
Okay.
I'll pay another. Put the Vareg Battle Horns on a fin. And I'll pay 2 more
I might actually rebuild it to be different. but-
to bring counter down. And bring another one of these guys.
Yay!
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
I'll pass.
Yay! Untap, upkeep, draw. Alrighty, we'll tap
Yeah.
1,
Oh. Oh, shit.
3.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you do?
Oh, shit.
3. Grazing Gladeheart. Whenever a land enters, I gain 2 life. I have not played a land for turn yet, so I'm gonna
Wait.
play Evolving Wilds.
Wait a minute.
What? How do you have a response?
Which one you just played?
That one. Whenever a land enters, I gain 2 life.
Okay.
He'll allow it.
All right.
He's a
so-
merciful guy.
Whenever, wait, under your control.
Yeah, under my
Okay.
control. Yeah. That's what landfall is.
Oh.
So I'll gain 3,
Just
draw a
making
card.
sure.
Then I'm gonna crack the Evolving Wilds, search for a land, put it onto the battlefield, tapped and shuffle. We will get there we go. We'll get an island, so we'll do the trigger again after I shuffle. And I'll let you cut me up. We're gonna do it again with Shire Terrace, but so we gain 3, draw a card.
Magnus.
Every
1, 2, 3.
He's gonna mail himself out.
all right, I'm gonna tap.
I don't
one.
have to, I may.
I'm gonna tap one to tap and sack this and search for basic and put it onto the battlefield. Tap then shuffle.
He's searching that wrong. Okay.
Yep, that's what this
I
deck
hope,
does.
I hope you have like a,
Island.
what the fuck is it called? Oh, thought vessel and something in your hand.
Oh,
You're
me?
gonna be discarding a whole lot.
Oh, him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Do you have a thought vessel or something that's gonna save those?
What's y'all Everflowing Chalice or
Right. Since the
Have
land
fun, Chalice.
entered,
is
gain
that
3.
increase?
Mana.
Is it-
It's mana rock.
Draw a card.
So
Yeah,
multi
but-
kicker. Mana rock.
You gonna
Oh, that's
draw
what-
4
okay.
Magnus? I drew another one.
Yes. 1, 2. Oh, there it is. 3,
I don't know how that's not on the game changer list.
4.
what?
Yeah.
The Sphinx.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy.
I'm gonna tap for
I-
3.
I think he is, but I'm allowed 3.
I'm gonna.
No, he's not.
I was looking at it.
I don't think he is.
All right. I'm gonna tap for 3. I'm gonna play the sorcery part of this. Search my library for a basic land. Put it onto the
I
battlefield.
can
Tap and
look up.
shuffle.
It's
Wait.
Consecrated Sphinx.
What? You gonna steal it? Yeah.
You can't. You're live there.
What?
You're casting the sorcery.
Yeah. And then it goes on an adventure. This one's on an adventure already.
No, I'm gonna take your sorcery. So
Alright.
I get to search.
Yep.
Well, so you
Yeah.
get that one. Eh, well, it doesn't matter. We just keep that on the
Yeah.
Sphinx.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
way.
no.
Search for a.
Basic land. Put it on the battlefield. Tapped.
Uh,
On TCG Player, they would show a game changer.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
sweet.
says legal game changer.
it's-
But this is a $60 card.
yeah.
What, the Sphinx?
The Sphinx. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many game changers are you playing in that deck?
3.
Yeah. It's always allowed in tier 3. Bracket 3.
Yeah.
Good. Did you shuffle?
I think a lot of the things
I
that
did.
go into consideration with game changers is the price.
Yeah.
And I think a $60 card.
Should
It,
be. Yeah.
it should be, but it's not. So I mean, obviously, play it as much as you want.
For now.
All
For
right.
now,
After
I'll personally
that.
be telling you something to Wizards of the Coast.
What is this? It's that guy.
Sending an email.
He is
A
a
heavily
3/3.
worded email.
Yeah. And then if I can choose to take a spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Only if I cast one. So
That's-
this
if
goes
anybody-
back to you.
Oh.
It goes in your graveyard now.
It's not on an
Sacrifice it.
adventure.
Huh?
You sacrificed it.
It's this.
No,
it goes
It's
on
a-
an
he
adventure.
cast it as a sorcery.
Yeah, then it goes on an adventure. It's an adventure, so you can play the creature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you still keep it.
Yeah, you still keep it. So you can cast. You can use. That's the mana cost of a
Being
creature.
subject
That's
power
the-
tough equal number of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a big guy. He goes on an adventure.
Okay, so the resolution is.
Yeah. So yeah, but you have to pay 7 to cast it with a green, so, which you have. But okay, moving to combat. If I attack you, will you block with one? It's like non-tap lands.
I think we all
Why?
have. I think we all have a
No.
common enemy on the
Okay.
table.
Everybody wants to say
I wanna-
common enemy. I like how people use it.
I want to keep my.
I mean,
my
it's a
insects.
common enemy.
All
It's,
right.
it's a valid
I'm not going to
term.
waste
Yeah,
it
it
on
is.
3/3.
I hear you.
If you want something to die, you can.
No, I
Attack
don't want it
me.
to die. That's
Oh. I will block it.
Alright, I'm on my end step. I untap and I will pass.
End of your turn. You can have that back. I get mine back.
Alright, fun. He's on an adventure.
That was
Oh,
one turn.
untap,
Yeah.
upkeep.
He's still on an adventure with this guy. They're having fun.
That was
Yeah.
one
Oh.
turn.
They're together.
They're together
I just
again.
realized I was like, how has it not gotten back to me? And then it's Magnus' turn, and I'm like, oh wait,
Yeah,
it's
that
only
was-
been one.
Yeah.
It's just it got so convoluted.
Yeah, because I was searching for like 4 lands.
We're just searching for your lands, and then
Let's
Magnus
go
is
ahead
stealing
and-
your stuff. And
Let's go ahead and,
Like,
no.
like I got 3 land drops that turn. It's the die. I mean, you could see where my leftovers
Alright.
at. Like, I gained 9 life that turn. Like,
3,
Ugh.
no, wrong one. Why am I looking at that?
I don't know.
Sorry. No, no,
I don't know why you're looking at it.
No, 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 no.
He's got 48 cards to look through to
Yeah.
decide his turn. So.
I know.
3 hours later.
1 eternity
So 1,
later.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know how this works. So it's Kodoma's Tree of the East.
What was it? What was
Whenever
it?
another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put there on the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent with your hand. into
in
play.
response. 1, 2, 3. Refute. Counter spells. Draw a card, then discard a card. For
So
me.
he's still going to come in.
Yeah. Well,
No,
I'm
it's
I'm
counter.
countering the cast.
Okay, so the copy still comes in.
No, it didn't ETB. I
It doesn't
countered.
have to. It's upon cast.
Oh, that fucking sucks ass. Okay. I will.
and
discard
what's his
cards.
creature type?
This is a 6/6 spirit.
Spirit. Just remember
It's
that.
anti-tribal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sick. That's ass, dude. I hate that that's on cast instead
Yeah.
of ETB.
So-
That sucks, dude. Ugh.
So whenever, hear me out. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, well, you countered it, so it won't
Yeah.
copy itself. Otherwise, I could put
Yeah.
another card in.
Yes, you
I still can, but
because the copy entered. So
right.
Well, it's another permanent, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, another permanent from your hand. So into the battlefield.
Yep.
But the original copy never entered, meaning it won't trigger another ability. Only the
Correct. Now when I cast it will.
Now you will. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have triggered each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
They should have. Yeah.
I'm trying to time these. Sorry.
You good? We still got 30 minutes. It doesn't feel like we.
Is that enough?
Well,
I don't know.
It will be.
so permanents, I can put lands in. It's a
Yeah.
permanent.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Anything that stays on the field, anything that isn't an instant or sorcery.
correct. I just want to dump some of these lands, so I'm going to play Spellbook.
Ah, yay, 0 draw. You
Um,
could have done that anyway.
I could have. I'm just doing it now to get it out the way.
Yeah.
I will play a forest and a Sigvine Snarl.
Now, how are you putting 2 in? You only
I only
the
have
copy.
one.
You
Thank
only
you.
have the copy.
Thank you. Let's put the Sigvine Snarl in. Comes in the battlefield. I maybe reveal a forest.
That worked.
Yeah, I'm used to it because I see the copy. Sorry,
Yeah. You good.
old habits.
They die hard.
Mm.
Die hard? That's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
3, 2,
I'm glad you
Fight
agree.
anybody who says otherwise.
3.
Anything can be a
1,
Christmas movie if you
2,
want to.
3.
Huh?
Anything can be a Christmas movie if you want it to be.
That's not true.
That's not true.
anything. Halloween can't be a Christmas movie.
You
It's a
think
Halloween
You
movie.
can watch it.
You
can
think
watch it during
Summer
Christmas.
Vacation?
Yeah,
is
but
a
it
Christmas
doesn't.
movie?
Just watching it during Christmas does not make
Okay,
it
but
a
like,
Christmas
it's,
movie.
It's about the friends we made along the way.
Halloween is about the friends we made along the way.
Did you not have fun times with your friends as you were a kid going out on Halloween?
Not being chased by a mass serial killer.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Black Christmas?
Dude, you can't say that. We're on stream.
No, he's only recording.
that's
he
a
can cut
movie.
it out.
Oh, okay, good.
That's a movie.
Is it?
Yes.
It's
It's the name of a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't see color, so yeah. All Christmases are every color
It's-
Christmas.
It's called Black Christmas because like the blood, right? The white
So
Christmas
one,
is
two.
snow. The theme. It's not.
Wouldn't it be Red Christmas?
Yeah, that's why I thought,
Yeah.
but
That's just-
it was a misnomer.
It's whenever a
I
girl.
guess,
Throws
I guess
you off.
death is black.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I guess that kind
It's whenever a girl starts her period on Christmas. That's Red
Ooh.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's something you can't say on stream.
Good thing he's not
Edit
streaming.
that, yeah.
I thought it.
He's not streaming.
Oh,
It's just
Okay.
recording.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Why is
I
his mouth
remember.
moving? I don't hear him saying anything.
So I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna cast Bloom Tender. Elf Druid, I don't have any. I make the copy because of him. So instead of putting 4 things in, I do put 2. Because I'll cast 2. So I get 2 things that cost 2 or less. Or 1 or less. Permanents. Gonna be a
Good.
land.
He's ramping.
So let's put 2 lands in.
Sure. I mean, he's got to get rid of his hand some. Oh no. he
Well, I
have
don't.
to.
I've
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, he's got spell book.
We might get one more turn piece.
We'll see what happens.
1, 2,
Just need a board wipe.
3.
Somebody just exile. Or,
If I can have a really good turn here, that'd be great. Because if I get some extra land drops, like
I'm gonna
if I can
tap
get
for
like
2.
8, I think I can do it,
I'm gonna put Steve.
which isn't that bad.
2 Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Well,
Steve.
hang on. No, I've got to finish. He's got to resolve for 1. Oh, he did for the land.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two
Two
lands.
lands.
I'm gonna place tap those for Steve. Search my library for put those into play tapped.
For basics.
So I can't cast with those, but I can put 2 things, 1 or 0 in.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and put 2 forests in. It's tokens. One, 2, 3. No.
He's ramping harder than the landfall deck.
Apparently.
He stole my ramp.
I know. We're just gonna skirt that bracket 3 to 4
On
edge
it. I
right
know.
there, aren't we?
He's dancing
Yeah.
with the line.
Yeah.
I mean, what turn is it? I can't keep track because of my land. But
I know, me neither.
I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are on turn 7,
Uh,
or his turn 8, or
Yeah.
turn. He's starting turn 8.
yeah.
Yeah.
So his turn.
Yeah.
I just had him here.
I think we're in turn 4, guys.
turn 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, 1,
This,
2, 3,
these numbers aren't adding up.
6, 7, 8.
This
I
math
think,
ain't math.
No,
I think we're on turn 9.
39 lands, and I haven't drawn one this whole time. So.
I think we're on turn 9.
Oh,
Really?
I drew one.
No,
I'm
we're
just
turn
trying to
we're-
dump right
turn
now.
eight.
So
I know.
We know.
I'm
We
gonna
know.
tap.
We're seeing it.
1, 2, 3.
I'm surprised I only have 9 lands. I thought I ran.
Ristic
more.
Study.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Um,
I just bought the $120 version of that card.
it's
Did you-
not a creature, so I can only put 1 in because I
Yeah.
don't double it. So I can 1 thing, 2 or less.
Fuck it. We'll just counter it. Let's do something.
Counterspell the counterspell.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Do you have a pact in your hand or something?
I've got all kinds of damn counter spells. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, but do
do
you
I
have the
want it
mana
in?
to spend it? You burn through all your mana.
Hey, force of will, force of
Oh, which is
negation,
all,
pact to
it's
negation.
all good.
There are a bunch of free counter spells.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
could
pact to
give
negation
you.
isn't.
I could give you one of these just to let it come
You gotta pay
in.
on your upkeep. Pact to negation, paying on your upkeep. It's the same thing as being free.
Counter that.
Okay.
Actually, you gave it to him already, but
Oh.
you can't choose a new target because there's no other valid target.
Yeah.
Tell me again.
There's
You have to choose a new target, or you can keep the original target.
I can target itself, counter itself.
No, it can't.
No.
Counter,
No,
Yeah, you
no,
can. We've
cannot-
always done
You
it.
can't counters.
You
Can't
can't
target
counter.
yourself.
You can't target your own counter
You
spell
can't?
with counter spell.
No.
No, because you can't target something. You can't target itself on the stack.
Yeah.
How can you counter itself?
It's always been done. That's one of their weird things for getting stuff. Okay. I'll pass.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Ristic goes.
Oh, Risty's
Yeah.
gone.
Let me check the ruling.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I was
Okay.
just doing it to do it. So I'm separating all these, so that goes there and that goes here. These go
Because
there.
it would be a different spell on the stack because aren't you just
No, a counterspell cannot target itself. The rule
Okay.
Okay.
114.5 states that a spell or ability on the stack is an illegal target for itself.
Okay.
All right.
janky?
And there's
Let's
two students
play
in the
a
play.
command tower. Um. Let's.
This game is already so convoluted.
I know, right?
I know.
We'll add a counter. Should put add a counter,
And here it is.
which I will draw 2 cards.
You have to have a rule book that's
I will
longer than
draw.
100 pages. I think you're doing.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's interesting.
6,
Um,
7,
I will
8.
play on my second main phase. I will play Sunshower Druid.
What's it do?
It adds a +1/+1 counter. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. I gain a life.
So it's a enchantment?
No, it's a creature. It's just an O2.
Okay.
3. Did you want to try to steal it?
Nope.
Okay.
He doesn't want to steal your things. He doesn't like you.
Blame him. I don't like me sometimes.
So I don't, unless it's certain creatures, I don't like using it because I give it to you,
Yeah.
and then I have to steal it back. And your creature, since I stole it while it was on the stack, it goes back to your graveyard, or the
Yeah, this one.
back to your graveyard.
This one doesn't. He's on an adventure.
All right. That's why I was trying to figure that.
Is that
thing out.
your adventure or his adventure?
I
It's-
gave it back to him.
Yeah, he gave it back. So it's my adventure. Because it was still on the field. If it had left the field, then it would go to grave. But it didn't leave the field. Adventures
I
are weird.
will tap a green.
Just like everything else in this damn game.
And 2 to play Fight Rigging.
Bullshit. Hideaway fight. At the
Hideaway.
beginning of combat. Oh, go ahead.
No. At the beginning of combat of my turn, I put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature I control. Then, if I control a creature with a power of 7 or greater, I may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost.
What
Well,
exile
good thing
card?
you've already
Hide-
moved
That's Hideaway
through
5.
combat.
I have.
Yeah, good thing
Top
you already
5
moved through
cards.
combat.
Yeah. So I get to
He gets to look at them.
look at the top 5, 3, 4, 5.
You do that on purpose, or?
I drew Fight Rigging.
Oh, you
with
drew into
her,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I heard second main. I was like, okay.
Y'all
Keep
see
that in
guy
mind.
out there
Yeah.
laying in the road?
Yeah. Yeah, what a dick.
okay. So I will
Thank God.
exile Evolution Sage,
I like
and then
you
I put them
can-
back at the top of my
You
deck.
can do it face down.
Yeah.
Hideaway is face down.
Yeah.
Just so you know for future reference.
Yeah.
You don't have to show people.
My shit's
And then
right.
yeah. Pass.
Alright.
Right.
Tap. Upkeep and draw.
Can't remember what I did.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you are right. It is. I've only ever done it one other time. I forgot.
Oh. Upkeep. That's right. I got my my ring.
Oh, draw.
Would you like a ring?
You drew, right?
Yeah, he drew.
All right. Let's see.
It spins.
It does spin.
It's a
Pay
bearing.
2.
Oh.
Oh, what are you doing, Paul?
Great. Another one of my guys.
Oh no, he's got guys.
He's got guys.
He's got dudes.
Freak.
Got dudes.
Freaking
Lots of
dudes and guys.
Yeah,
Just
lots of dudes and guys.
dudes doing dudes.
Yeah.
Just guys being dudes.
Just guys being dudes and doing guys and being dudes.
I'll tap one. Play Elvish Lyricist.
No.
What'd she say?
I can pay a green and tap to sacrifice it and destroy target enchantment.
What?
I wonder what you're gonna destroy.
Nothing yet. I just
I know
don't
you.
have
I
any
wanted-
enchantments.
I have 2.
I just want it out.
Well, you can't.
Oh,
he
shit.
can't activate it right now. It doesn't.
I
have
forgot
haste.
to
It
proliferate.
doesn't have haste.
See,
That sucks.
Whenever I cast a spell, proliferate. So I have to add 2
sucks.
to here. And then I add 2.
Well, the proliferate is a May.
Is it?
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
that was a must.
up to. So you can up to as
Because
many
if
targets.
you were forced to proliferate, you'd be adding more poison counters to everybody.
Yeah.
And you'd be adding
Yeah.
more counters to my Trigon because it would have been there before.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So it's not forced.
It's
Okay.
It's always a May. Because there are counters you don't want to proliferate. Especially on like Dark Depths, those kind of counters, like the ice counters on Dark
Yeah.
Depths.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, he can choose what he proliferates.
Exactly. That's why it
Yeah,
says
yeah, yeah.
up to.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of everything with a counter on it.
I'll pass.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alrighty. Can I do my landfalls without you stealing them?
Probably not one.
Hey!
Alright.
He said probably not.
Alright. Terramorphic, gain 3, draw a card.
Draw.
Yep. Are you gonna draw?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'll crack it to get a basic and put it onto the battlefield.
Can
tab.
you make him mill his deck?
Well, he has
Can
a
you-
choice. He has a choice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you have any mill?
If he gets close enough. But
I'm just casting a board wipe because if I cast it and somebody counters it, I can counter it and counter it, and then I get all my stuff back. Not board wipe.
Cut me.
I can't remember the name of it.
Well,
Blue. Every bounce all non-land permanents back their hand.
Oh.
Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a game changer.
yeah. All right. Another land came in. I gained 3. Draw a card.
So everybody hold on to your counters because we have ways around it if everybody has a counter.
Yeah.
You need way too many.
I mean mono
Not
green.
really.
I've automatically got 2.
Yeah, and then I have a
3,
counter for
4,
one
5.
of those. So,
Um,
but you're tapped out. You are going to be countering shit
Force,
right now.
Force of Will. What's the? Where'd it go?
The fun thing
Fierce
is
Guardianship.
I can Tails End one of those and not
Okay.
have a problem with it.
we'll do 1, 2.
Well, I'm not casting. I'm exchanging
3, 4,
control of the
5.
spell.
It's an activated ability.
Yeah.
Tails End counters activated abilities.
All right. I'm paying 5 for Elf
Or
Giant.
triggered
What'd you do?
abilities.
Reach and landfall. Whenever a land enters, I create a 1/1 green elf warrior.
Did you play lands this turn?
I played 1, and it was Terramorphic, and I cracked it, which gave me the 2 draws and the 3 life.
No. Well,
Take it.
no. Because if I take it, I'm going to give it back to you at the end of the turn.
All right, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3 for the first ability of Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Search your library for a basic land card, put it or desert, and put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle.
Okay.
You don't want to steal that one.
No.
We get an island. Comes in tapped.
Where is the timer?
Right there.
Yeah. I just realized that.
I'm trying to
14
hurry up and
minutes.
not run it out.
Let's all tie. I'll get 4th place.
That is something that happens. It
I
will be
know.
4th.
Yeah.
That's what happened the second game last week. Remember that?
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a while. I've been hurt.
This is the first time I've been here. I don't even know how they do it.
Yeah. If everyone ties, they all get 4th. It's like if you tie, you get the lower position. You tie for the lower
Oh,
position. All right. I gained 3 and draw.
Andrew!
Alrighty.
They don't do it based on life totals or anything. It's just whoever's stuff.
Because I mean, a life gain deck would immediately have the advantage
Yeah.
there, right? Imagine black is living on the edge of their life total.
Okay.
As
That's
part of their
true.
strategy, then immediately it's less viable because if they withdraw, they immediately lose.
I gotcha.
All right. I get a little green elf. He's a 1/1. He's just a blocker. For now, until there's a bunch of them. Because you know, 4 or 5 land drops a turn is pretty fun. Unless I don't have my land drop cards out. But,
And I believe if we draw, we all give the ticket to somebody, right?
Nobody keep
Yeah.
them. We don't
Okay.
have
I
to.
mean, you can.
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna keep mine
It's
if
in my
we all
best
draw.
interest.
Huh?
Funny bone. I just
Oh,
I just
ooh.
barely moved my fucking
Oh,
elbow.
God, yeah,
Now I got a
yeah.
blowtorch
I
going
wonder-
down the side of my.
I wonder
arm.
why that happened.
Yeah. yeah.
All right.
Fate.
Should I?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Coulda not. I don't know. I can't attack with either of those. That's a 2/2. That's a 3/3. That's a 3/3. All those will die. Might as well just go to instep, untap, and pass.
Okay. All right. End the turn. Nothing. What the upkeep? Draw.
Kind of sucks. You only have creatures and copies of creatures.
I know.
Miles? Okay.
Kilometers? Leagues?
What are you looking for, brother?
Meters?
I was checking too.
They're just
Smaller
Also, I
kilometers.
had a
Oh, we couldn't go any bigger.
Yeah, you can.
Astronomical units?
yeah. That's
Light years.
Yeah, light years. Yeah, call me Buzz.
Which is weird. A light year is a measurement of distance,
So-
but it's at the time that light
I'm gonna
takes
spend one
to get
green. Simmer down now. I'm gonna cast a bird. I have no birds. I make a copy, and I put 2 0 casting costs.
Anyone got a bolt?
Huh? You can bolt it if you
Bolt
want.
the bird.
Do you like that proliferate enchantment?
Kind of.
No. I will
What
put.
if you don't?
What if I don't what?
What if you don't like it?
I'll put
Are you
2
destroying
lands
it?
into play.
Which one?
That one. I don't like it.
Why are you doing
Hold
that?
on.
There's no bird.
The-
There's nothing over there for me to
The
go.
that one?
No,
This one?
yeah.
You do realize his chimeras are enchantments as well.
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, get rid of one of them.
What did you do?
Destroy artifact or enchantment.
Oh.
I did not realize those were artifacts or enchantments.
Um,
You're gonna just give me
counterspell it.
Actually, I'm gonna tails end your copy there.
What's it say?
Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell.
Counter it again.
Come on, bud.
Come on!
Green!
Hold on. I might have some. No, I don't have
So since
anything.
it's countered,
Wait a minute.
you won't get it.
Wait a minute,
You'll
is
get
it a
this
creature?
one.
No,
It's
this
an
one.
enchantment
No,
creature.
that is okay. So what I will do then is on the stack, I will put a slip out the back, which
Oh.
puts a target a +1/+1 counter on it, but it phases out.
Oh.
With it phasing out, you cannot swap with him to not have it destroyed.
Yup.
So you destroy one of them.
Yeah, I destroyed one of them. But nothing. The other one's
But wait,
phased
he
out.
gave you the copy first.
Yeah. So the copies. The
Song
copies.
song that.
Oh.
And you get a 2/2 bird.
Okay.
I forgot that was in your hand. Okay, so.
So you would get
nothing
one.
happens.
I'm gonna get them back at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
But
Well, you gave him
oh,
you gave him
and
a
whenever
copy.
I cast a
Hold on. You specifically gave him the copy. Let's make
Okay.
sure we keep track.
whenever I
It
cast a
is- it doesn't
spell,
matter.
so I put 2 more lands up.
Because if it was the original,
put
I could
two
just
on.
destroy it.
No, hold on. Okay, so let's go back on the stack, right?
Or
Let's
no,
go
I put
back.
1.
So you go to destroy it.
Yeah.
He swaps it out. I counter it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he counters yours.
And then I counter it again.
Then you try to swap my tail's end with the other one.
Yeah.
Then I cause it to phase out. Then you make a swan song, which now you give me that because
So I don't think you could do it as fast as this. I don't think that would have even worked. I just went with it.
All right,
Why?
let's watch the stack back then.
Yeah.
All right. What was your original destroyed? Naturalize.
Naturalize.
All right. Naturalize
All right.
onto the main one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you had 4. All right. So then you, in response, give him the copy.
Yep.
You counter.
It hasn't resolved, so he doesn't have
correct.
anything
He
yet.
doesn't have anything.
You counter the ability
Yeah.
of giving him the copy.
Correct.
In exchange of control. So
Correct.
he currently owns his own spell, and you have not exchanged control.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I think you do it on this one.
No, because that one hasn't activated.
Yeah.
That
This one is
that
not
one-
activated.
Okay.
This is the one that's activated.
All right.
Yeah.
So then you swan song.
No.
Exchange control isn't activated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever, okay.
All right. So then
So
you
It's
now I'm gonna put
activated,
this one on the
triggered, or
stack.
whatever
all right.
for this.
And then let me see. Triggered ability, activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. What are you changing the target of this for?
Yeah, you have to change. That's right. Thank you.
Why?
It says it
Because
on-
you could exchange control. You now own.
Oh,
don't
okay,
counter it,
gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
So you have to choose a. You don't counter it. You have to choose a new target.
Yeah.
So what's the new target? So you now own this. You already gave him this. So you can counterspell it, and then he could counterspell you back. But
Yeah.
So if I exile it, comes back with no counters, correct?
yes, if something leaves the battlefield, it comes back with no counters.
You have to. It has to be an ability.
Yeah. It has to be triggered ability.
It has to
or
be an
activated
ability. You have to use the
Okay,
card.
counter target activated ability.
Legend. Yeah,
So
triggered ability.
you would have to
legendary.
find something that or someone that is using a triggered ability at this
On the
time.
stack. Or a legendary spell.
Or
on
I
the
can't
stack.
do it. Correct?
Well, no, you still can legally exchange control. You now own it, and he now owns yours. It's just you
It's gonna
can't change
fizzle.
it.
It's gonna
You
Whenever
can't change
opponent
the target.
cast a
No, it doesn't
spell, you
fizzle.
may exchange control of Perplexing Chimera and that spell.
So you now gain control of that spell.
So I will
Yeah,
cast
that's-
it.
Well, it's already cast, but you own it
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
stack.
You own it on the stack.
You own it. Yeah.
So I'll cast it on that one. I'm redirecting it to that, correct?
You're not. It's already on there.
Yeah. It's,
You're not redirecting it. There is no. You have no.
So
other
does it
legal
fizzle?
targets. No. You
No
have
other.
you have no other legal targets. So the only target that you can choose is the one that's already been chosen for you.
Okay,
Because you
makes
may
sense.
you may
Okay,
choose a new target, but without
Okay.
any other targets, you have to keep the one.
and it's still on the stack. Nothing
Yes.
has resolved.
Nothing
So
has
let's go
resolved.
ahead and I tap the one for Swan Song.
Okay. Countering.
There's,
His.
but it's not mine.
yeah, it's yours.
It's
So, I
yours.
mean, you
Target,
can counter.
counter target spell and opponent controls, or is it counter target spell?
So
on the
okay,
Swan
this will
Song.
phase out and it comes back in right away. Okay, so it goes out. This spell no,
No.
it doesn't work
No.
right.
Okay.
All right. Let's
You
look at
you give me this.
boom. All right.
It's still on the stack. Nothing's exchanged yet. So I'm countering this with
Well,
this.
exchanging control.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, it's not countering. It's
So,
exchanging.
so then
control.
also once this resolves,
I
you
would
have to
get it.
choose a new target for it.
So, this, then you do this. Then I do this for that. You have to choose a new target for this. Or you're
Or I
going
can
to
do this,
you're going to exchange for this.
or I
right?
can just do this for this again. It doesn't matter.
It's already on the.
It's already on the stack.
Yeah.
You can't target something that is already on the stack.
Whenever
That's the
opponent
same thing with the
casts.
counter
So
spell.
he's already
Gotcha.
cast.
Yeah.
So it has to go back to this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So eventually, so we're back on this. There is no other legal target for this. So there's nothing that you can counter. There's nothing that you can do
Then it
because
fizzles.
No.
this
Let's
fizzles.
get a judge.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying.
fizzles.
I'll go get it.
So
I agree. This fizzles.
It fizzles. I gain control of this, but you keep this, and then this you keep this.
Correct.
I think that's.
And if you still wanted to do that, I would go ahead and well,
Well, there's nothing else I can.
okay.
There's
Yeah.
nothing else I want to counter.
This is so.
Oh, there's my little lance.
And maybe fizzle's not the actual term.
Yeah. Brian, you're in for a doozy.
Yeah.
And since I took control of the spell,
Okay.
So let's put everything back to where it was.
Yeah.
I was. It
You
went to his
cast
turn.
that.
I was trying to destroy a target artifact or enchantment, which was going to be the copy of this guy.
Okay. Perplex. I hate perplexing chimera.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
And
then
then he tried to
I
swap them.
exchanged control of that,
So then I cast Tail's End,
Okay.
Yeah. And
and I took.
and he's trying to swap Tail's End with his other perplexing chimera.
And he should be able to do that.
Yeah,
That's
but
what chimera
The
is.
problem is there's no other target for because you're just redirecting it
yeah.
on the stack.
He has to choose a original target or a new target.
Or it fizzles.
Yeah.
This will fizzle.
Yes, you have to choose the target that is legal on the stack. Which wouldn't it be that one? It would be
So
that legendary.
let's look at
spell.
another example. If we were to
Yeah.
say copy a spell, right, and it says you may choose new targets for the copy, which is the same here, right? I can have that spell still hit the original target, right? And if there are no other legal targets for me to hit with a copied spell, I have to hit the original
Well,
target, right?
actually,
so the
this-
same is true. This is basically instead of copying, you're taking control of it.
Yeah, so I mean, you can. So what are you targeting with the?
So originally he cast, and he was going to destroy this. I'm like, well, instead of destroy that, I'm going to take control of that, and
Yep.
I can destroy something. He countered.
I countered his
My activated
trigger or
trigger.
activated ability of the Chimera with Tail's End to keep him from taking it over. And then he tried to use the other Chimera
To take control of that spell.
of this, which he can do.
Yeah.
But there's no target for this spell besides the other Chimera.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, this is a confusing game.
Right. So, I mean, you can.
I don't think
Unless you can just, can you put the card in your hand? Because it just says it says
But it's
you
already on the
may
stack.
choose
It's
new
already on the
target.
stack.
Oh, well, yeah.
So,
It's already cast. It's no longer a card. It's a spell.
That's true.
I know there's a way to do it. I just forgot exactly what it was he's supposed to target.
just want to call
Does
it
it
a
have to
draw.
target
Another way he's
itself?
going to win.
Yeah, I mean, we're done.
I can win this turn.
And
Well, no, you'll get
Oh,
a
that's
few
right.
extra
It's
minutes
extra
because of the
minutes,
judge
yeah.
call.
Well, if he passes his turn, everyone draws. So Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
Yeah,
So, do you have a win this turn?
I think so.
against everybody.
Yeah. Or
I
can
don't
you just-
know. Depends if he kills us.
Does it have to do with this character?
This stuff. on
This
the board.
stuff right here.
Mm,
Can you do it without using the perplexing?
no, because
Chimeras?
at the end of his turn, I'm going to bring him back.
no, he's
It-
casting
it's-
this
it's
on your
on-
turn.
Oh,
your
I'm still
turn.
going to
Yeah,
bring
he's-
it back. And I'll have my counter spells if I need them.
You only have one perplexing chimera though, if
Yeah.
the naturalized resolves.
Yeah.
Correct, because you targeted this one. It'll exile and copies won't come back.
Yeah.
Correct? So I'll have
It's gone.
one.
Yeah, because you
You'll just have the one.
yeah
available.
you do still need a legal target for it, and it can't target itself.
I believe it also can't target anything ahead of it on the stack, right?
No, if it's
You-
on the
I
stack,
can
it
go.
target
I can
it.
go anywhere in the stack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
that's- okay.
You can even target the thing that you targeted
So
previously.
I could have still targeted
Yeah.
that same one.
No, that's already been cast.
No, not the naturalized.
Because he already.
It
he
hasn't
already-
resolved.
Yeah, but the cast trigger's already gone.
Oh yeah, because this cares about cast triggers, not.
Yeah.
I was thinking counter spells can target anything on the stack.
Yeah.
The Perplexing Chimera.
So
you're
I will
right,
let everything
Perplexing Chimera
resolve,
can't-
and you targeted this one
Perplexing
anyway.
Chimera can
So-
only do the cat can only do whatever is being cast. So the cast trigger is already
Okay, so
already
you
done for that one.
so either way, it boils down to you have one perplexing Chimera now.
Okay.
Not two.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. We got
And,
it.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
we destroyed a perplexing chimera.
I doubt it'll matter, but you can go to an
I'm
extra
so
2
fucking
minutes.
perplexed right now.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
It's still your turn. He cast out
Oh.
on your turn.
So yeah,
What is this game?
When the thing says 3, then your time.
3
is
minutes.
actually up.
Okay.
Sorry.
How about just pass and we can say we're done?
I want to. I
He
want
wants
see
to try
what I
to
can
knock
do.
somebody out. Go for it.
I don't
Let's
think
go.
I can.
You got 3
Okay.
I want to
minutes.
see.
Hey, if you don't, yeah. I'm
Well, I'm happy to have at least survived.
honestly.
Surviving
cast-
this is a fucking win.
Mentally survived it too. I mean,
Yeah.
A green and a blue. I'm going to cast Brain Surge.
Okay.
Oh shit.
When I cast a spell, I can put something. Oh, permanent. Doesn't matter. Is it in? Do I draw
Yeah.
Okay.
draw 4 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library? 1, 2,
Surprised you haven't decked yourself yet.
3. I am too. I'm trying to remember if I took that card out. 4. That resolves.
Yeah, I remember playing against this last week. It was different. Different last week.
It's not a permanent.
It was different last week.
Yeah, he's upgraded it.
Oh.
No, I still got the Psych Rift in there is what I'm trying to draw into.
Yeah.
So
I'm genuinely
It won't-
surprised.
I've
that-
got Psych Rift, I've got Vigor.
I'm genuinely
I've got
surprised the
all kinds of
Consecrated
stuff.
Sphinx isn't even banned.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's even worse than a smothering tide.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. Being able to make copies of it like that, that's.
Because it's not legendary. If it was
No,
legendary,
I'm
I
not
could-
saying
No.
the act of making
The
copies. I'm
card
just saying
itself.
the card that you can make copies of it
Yeah.
is a little. Yeah. That
Because I mean,
is-
also, and then Trouble in Pairs is a game changer.
Yeah.
And you only draw one card, and it has to be their second card. I mean, it also is.
Well, here's another one.
cast a
Tide
second
Spout
spell.
Tyrant. Whenever you cast a spell, return target permanent. So if I've got 2 of these in play,
You can return the original because
no, I can cast a Birds of Paradise, return that, return that. I can cast a Llanowar Elf, return that, return that.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's at
Yeah, but
3.
when you're looking at that mana cost, though, when you're paying 9, I mean, if you don't get
I'm
your
trying
RAM,
to. I just want to see if I can get a
Okay.
draw in here. Search your library for 2.0.
well, we are at time right now, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I think
after
it's
he
all
passes.
good.
Yeah, but I mean, if he has a way to keep drawing to try to get Cyclonic Rift, then
But even then, he doesn't
Even
swing
he
for
wouldn't
lethal.
win. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
not going to deal, what,
59 plus 34 plus 40.
133
yeah.
damage, you know? And,
Fair
and
enough.
I'm not seeing any commander damage popping out right now, so.
Yeah. No.
all 3 of it.
So I think we all tie.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Good
Jesus
game, good
fucking
game,
Good game, I tried.
Good game, good game, good game, good game, gentlemen. Yeah, good game.
My
good
bad.
game,
Good game,
no,
man.
good
Jesus.
game, good
Does
Fucking
anyone
So,
have
now
anything
let's-
that they don't own?
game. Yeah, I don't think so.
You got all my copy?
I think you have all your.
I always ask
copies,
that. After I
copies.
started playing
You've got your 1 copy.
Jasper
got all
Flint,
my-
I
There
realized
There it
I needed to
is.
start doing
Way the
There
fuck
it
down
is.
there.
the Cyclonic.
Yep.
See, I had a Ordeal of Nile, which wasn't ever going to come out, and an Overrun in 2 lands.
You've played this. I'm surprised you said play that one. Don't play that other one.
I didn't want it. I didn't want you fucking dropping massive creatures on the board.
Oh.
I can deal with massive creatures.
I can death touch anything.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I just he
Well,
pays and then just reveals the top cards of
almost
his library to
anything.
yeah. And if it's a creature with power 5 or greater, he gets just to put it on the field. Like I don't like that. But that was a confusing end to a strange game.
I can't believe I
So
survived.
what was the end result there?
We
drew.
We drew.
Okay.
What do you think was gonna happen?
Well, he said he might have something. So.
He was
I couldn't-
looking for Psych Rift.
I was trying to psych rift and
Oh,
I was
yeah,
going to
yeah.
pump everything and just burr.
Gotcha.
It didn't happen.
What do we do with the tickets?
I believe since we draw,
Everyone,
you get to keep it.
you can just keep
Yeah,
it.
just
I ain't
if you
giving-
get killed, you get to
Yeah.
your choice
yeah.
of whoever you played against.
Yeah,
you think had the
everything. That
most fun.
deck was cool.
Gotcha.
Work or
So
whatever.
if you really enjoyed playing,
I was
against-
worried
if
about
really
you with your poison counters because
Yeah,
I've got that
didn't
deck.
really
Without enough mana, I wasn't getting anywhere. Also,
Yeah.
all my death touchers, I have probably, I think 20 death touchers in here, with some infect and toxic.
Yeah, see,
and
that
I
doesn't
didn't-
scare me. I haven't
I always
didn't-
make sure I got a 1/1 turn one.
I didn't
and
draw
then
any other
cast-
death touchers except for one, but it was a 5-drop and I only had 4
Yeah.
mana. So
Yeah, you got mana fucked on that.
yeah. Problem is, this deck is very cheap, so I don't have options when
Yeah.
it comes to
Yeah.
drawing
I
engines.
hear you.
So
You gotta find your options.
yeah, I have a few. Like I had Goliath Hatchery in there, which is great.
What is it?
Goliath Hatchery. Oh, this is a steal. Or
Oh,
it gives me at the beginning of my upkeep, I draw a card. If or it's
oh,
corrupted.
I
so
think he.
Yeah, he
If
already
somebody-
putting it in. but
somebody has 3 or more.
Oh, you putting stuff in?
He's putting
Poison
it in.
counters. At the beginning of my upkeep, I draw a card for each, equal to the value of the toxic,
There you
or the highest toxic value I have. on my
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Hurry.
So say I have a creature with toxic 5 at the beginning of my upkeep. If someone has 3 or more poison counters, I draw 5 cards.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's fun, but it's a 6-drop, and it also creates its own toxic creatures.
Yeah. I played it last week, and the guy, he was trying to do something where he can put all creatures from all graveyards go back into play, and he had 80% of his library in there, and I killed his 2 swamps, and he didn't have enough mana to cast it. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, it's not mass land denial. But that would have been chaos for every damn body.
In my with my friends, I like to play Heartless Conscription.
I've heard of it. I don't remember a
It's
lot of it.
a very expensive board. I believe it's an 8-drop, mono black, but it exiles. But also the exiled creatures. Whoever casts it may cast all of the exiled creatures 4 colorless mana. So it's a very, very fun one because it's like, I mean, obviously commanders are getting out of there.
Yeah.
But everything else is just, I mean, it's sucked in, and you can cast them, as you get the mana for them and
Yeah.
everything. It really works with like ramp pieces.
yeah.
If you steal somebody's mana dorks like that,
Yeah, I'll kill the mana dork turn 1 if I can, depending on what they're playing. Aiden, where'd you go? That's not Aiden.
Not today.
I've only ever sat on this side of this table.
Well, I've only ever sat on that side. I've always wanted to sit on this side. I guess I'll just play old deck then. Here, I have to use the restroom.
So,
What's up?
Excuse me.
how are we doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah. So, my game, we played pre-cons, and I had an upgraded pre-con. My upgraded pre-con beat the pre-cons, and
Oh.
I kind of felt bad. Because the problem was, like, if I hit, because, like, I would feel fine if I didn't hit, like, all of the upgraded cards in that deck.
Ah, no, I feel it.
And I was like, damn.
If I didn't hit juice.
Yeah, I was hoping to, like, keep drawing stuff from the actual pre.
You know a guy's sitting there, so.
He's already sitting here. Yeah. So,
Oh, I guess there's all this stuff.
So, to reconcile for the guy that is starting to learn how to play Commander, I let him borrow my Kona deck,
That's nice.
which is a loaded gun. Because like I wanted to give him a deck that's like very simple and straightforward. Of like tap this creature, put out a gigantic permanent out turn 4. But the other problem that is going to come from that is he will have a
He's just gonna
huge
get
target on
obliterated.
himself.
Yeah.
And I think I have one more.
Is everyone feeling kind of is everyone playing today?
So, I'm gonna play dinosaurs.
Dinos.
I'm gonna play Henzi. This will be the second game with Henzi.
I've not seen this one.
I think he was a Capenna Precon commander. I think he was a new Capenna
Oh, okay.
Precon commander.
Yeah.
It's a lot of high CMC creatures. So,
Alright, so do all of you want to be filmed?
I don't know.
sure.
Good, because I never turned it off.
Okay.
So that makes it easier for me. I have one less thing to edit.
Not a problem.
And, okay, I was looking for this thing. So I have
How does Blitz work?
Captain Howler, Muldrotha, Campbell, and Lord Windgrace. Landfall. If you make tokens, I make tokens. Aristocrats. Self mill that turns into mill. And this is just wheels. So these two are the only ones that can go impotent, but these two are the only ones that die.
Which one's most fun to play?
What are you wanting? Like
No,
fun for me?
you.
For me?
Yeah. What's most fun for you to play?
It's either Windgrace or Captain Howler because it's just kind of dumb when you start like wheeling 3 times in a row. The meanest thing that this deck can do is it has Narset, And if I wheel with Narset, all of y'all will only be able to draw one card. So, you can discard your hand and draw one card. So that's the only like mean thing that can do. This one makes me just a shit ton of tokens that I have to like keep track of. This one also does, but even at a worse rate. And this one is just infinites. I'm down to either play these two if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
The wheels sound like
What is What is the wheel?
The wheel is, so how he works is whenever I discard one or more cards, it puts that many +2/+0s on a creature, and whenever a creature deals combat damage, it draws a card. So if I've discarded 5 times in 5 different ways, I then draw 5.
So as wheeling is discard your hand and draw how many cards? Generally.
Generally. Some will say wheel equal to the biggest hands.
Yeah.
Some just say draw a fresh 7. Some, I don't think I have any weird ones in here yet.
So what does Narset do? Did she just say
Opponent can't draw more than 1 card per turn.
per turn? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all. That's like the only like neat thing that can do.
Yeah, I say go for Captain Howler.
Okay.
Sure.
I can do that.
I'm doing Child of Alara Gates.
Let's
Child
go.
of Alara. That's the like board wipe
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
What does it do?
Just when it dies, destroy all non-land permanents. They can't be regenerated. It hurts just a little bit.
Just don't kill his commander,
Exactly. Put it back in my hand.
which I plan to do.
Yes.
Blitz. What's your name?
Caleb. Caleb. You've played before.
Yes.
I'm Nathan. Neil.
Yep.
Gerald.
I'm Nick. So Blitz says, so each creature spell I cast with mana value 4 or greater has Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to its mana cost. Blitz says you may choose to cast that spell for its Blitz cost. When you do, it gains haste and it gains. When this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh, okay, so they just go away.
Yep. So come in, they're hasty. If they make it through to my end step, they'll be sacked. When they die, draw a card. And Blitz costs, I pay, costs 1 less for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game.
You want to roll?
Yeah, sure.
Or how many life levels do you have?
Nah.
9. Okay.
7. So you're starting first.
I will go. I gotta redraft.
Let's see if I can keep this.
Double check.
I will mulligan.
I'm okay with this.
I had 2 mana and a green dinosaur. That is not going to fly.
I had 1. So. The last time I played against you, Neil,
It's been a hot minute.
I defiled your commander instead of.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
So since then, I've learned a thing or two about threat assessment. I'd like to think.
Yeah. It's okay. I still, trust me, there have been worse times that I have seen. Some guy actively swung at me when I had 2 blockers for his creatures. Oh, both our creatures died because his creatures had Death Touch. And then proceeded to not board wipe the Edgar Markov player on his left. Because that's why I thought he was swinging at me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he proceeded to not do anything, and the Edgar Markov player murdered us.
We all make mistakes. I think I'll begin down to 6.
Because I also know I gave you the Fiend. How was that deck again?
Oh, it's my baby. I love that deck. That card is now like $8.
Nice.
So if you want,
It's fine.
if you want to hug or something.
Cards, no. Hug, maybe.
The Esper Precon came out.
Yeah.
And like half. I think the cost of my deck, like if I look at the Moxfield cost, doubled. Because it has all their discard synergies, has Rafine, has Tortured Existence,
Tortured Existence is a really good card, especially with the new Tevil.
Yeah. I will keep this one. And I'm going to put something on the bottom of the library. So I need this thing. Well, is it? Is it going to be that one? Oh, this sucks, actually. This is not good. I'm going 5. I'm not going any further than 5. I don't think I can go further than 5. But
Can I ask you, Commander?
Oh, yeah.
So now
It's just a secret layer.
Yeah. The real question is, do you have all the Hatsumi cards in there?
I tried to shove in as much that would make sense.
Yeah. Because I know there was one that there's like the Sousa for multiple land drops, right?
Yeah, so I have the Asusa, I have Song of Creation as well. I have...
Thespian Stage?
Yes.
Alright, so I got a one of those for you, and one.
Oh,
Nope.
I'll be
I was
taking
Taking my tickets already!
I was like, did you just short drop it?
And
Let's
3.
try again.
And unfortunately, you got matched up. So
Yeah, I just got
no
brought in
ticket
here.
for you.
All right, that's the one right there.
That's the one. Oh, let's see. Let's draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Playable, maybe. Playable. What colors is everybody running?
All of them.
All for him, Naya for him, and Is It for me. So we hit every color for you.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is he has an exotic orchard.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perhaps.
Let's do that. Yep. These two go to the bottom. We're all ready?
Yep.
Oh, you are waiting on me this whole time?
Well, you go first.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will play an Overgrown Tomb. I'm going to have it enter
Untapped.
tap for a Skull Clamp. Pass.
Draw. I will play a Fear from Snarl, revealing a blanks.
Yep.
And I will tap it for a Soul Link. And I will tap that for a 19.
Oh, okay. So turn 5.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
There's no Skull Clamp.
Not
Uh,
No.
I'll play a Spiral of
That doesn't
Canal,
work
and
well
I'll
because-
continue with the turn 1 plays. I'll play Brainstorm, draw 3, then put 2 to the 3 draw. Then put 2 cards from your hand back to the top. I'll draw these 3, and I will put back to the top these 2. After that pass.
What is that? We'll get tapped and pass.
Oh, this is the showcase art for OTJ. It's supposed to be like a train.
Untap.
Yeah, that's
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Draw. I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest. Go ahead and crack it and go search, losing 1. And that's all I'm doing this turn.
Alright.
So I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. I will play a Fence. color, so green and 2. Actually, we'll do 2. Green and 2. And play a Wayward Swordtooth.
Yep.
I can play additional lands on my turns.
Yep. And he gets, but he can't attack or block until he has 10 permanents on the
Correct.
board at one point.
So I'll play an Evolving Wilds, and then I will tab it, Craig it, go search for the land, and pass.
Alright, the land I got was a Stomping Grounds banner tapped.
Untap and draw. I'm going to play a command tower. I'm going to tap 2 to play Ghostly Pilfer. So when Ghostly Pilfer becomes untapped, I can pay 2 mana. If I do, I draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, I draw a card. I can discard a card to give Ghostly Pilfer so he can't be blocked this turn. But after that, I pass. Where's my forest?
Should probably be good thing I went and searched for it, because there was no land at the top.
Black Dragon Gate and I'll pass.
Alright, I'll untap.
The gates be gate.
Keep. To draw. I'm going to play a who can make it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll declare this as blue.
Exotic Orchard, there she is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 3 to play Henzi.
When you cast Henzi, I draw a card.
Because he entered
Anywhere
cast from
other than your
not my hand.
Yep.
Ooh, that's good. I've been looking at that from our Fiend deck, just for the discard outlets mainly.
Yeah. It's pretty good with him as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I passed. I don't know if it's like I passed to you, Caleb.
Untap and draw. Nope, I'm gonna pick up my card here. I'll play Unclaimed Territory. Oops, land drain.
Naming?
Oh, obviously name dinosaurs. Shocker, isn't it?
I've had to name humans at one point for that card. It's
I'm gonna go ahead and play Palaza. So, white, green, red, and 2.
Yep.
Palaza.
When you cast your commander, draw a card.
Yep, nice. And then when he enters, I'll discover for his toughness.
Yep.
That's an instant.
No, you get it.
It's only non-land permanents, right?
Yeah, that's a non-land or no, it's only. You can put it in your hand for a later point, so you don't have to use it now.
Non-land. Oh yeah, non-land card. Sorry, not non-land
Yeah.
permanent. Yeah. So I will take that into my hand. Just FYI.
He has a path.
I will pass.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw.
I don't think I can.
I will play a island. I'm gonna tap 2. Wait, wrong way. Sorry. Tap 2 to play Ledger Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, I connive, which means I draw a card and discard a card. And if it's a non-land card, it gets a +1/+1 counter. I am then going to tap 1. I'm gonna Vandal Blast your Soul Ring. Listen, we don't need you to be getting a lot more mana already.
That's right.
This is the first time.
Thanks,
I've had
Neil.
that play.
Yeah, it's the first time you had Soul Ring, Arcane Signet. I'm not willing to see it through the game.
That's the first time.
Also, Ledger Shredder ability. I'll
First
draw.
time this deck has ever done that.
I'll discard. Let's go Big Score. And he'll get a +1 counter, and after that, I'll pass turn.
I've done that. I'm playing 1v1 against my wife, and that's when I realized Soul Ring just goes to the bottom of the deck if you draw it 1v1.
Yeah, I did that at the Two-Headed Giant Pre-Con event.
Mhm.
I did it, then my opponent did it
Go
the next
spiral.
game.
I'm gonna draw a card and maybe put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
Yep.
I win.
Yeah, I've seen it like 6 times here. It's like It happens more often than you would expect.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I am going to play Windswept Heath. I'm going to crack it to grab a, it's going to be a basic forest. So, what do we, oh, I'm going to have to draw this turn, so I'll go ahead and crack it.
Yeah.
Y'all can watch me search. 4 forest.
Can I see that, was it Mana Blast?
Oh yeah.
You've never seen it get cast for one red?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it much at all.
Yeah. So I can pay one,
It's a super
destroy.
cheap artifact destroy. Nice.
It's well, artifact white.
Yeah, it's artifact white.
Pay
Oh, 5.
I've only seen it on the
Yeah.
level, I think.
I was. That's what it's normally used for, but I was like, the Dino deck doesn't need more ramp.
Yeah. The Soul Ring produces more mana than it would, cost you to overload it.
Yeah.
True. There we go. Overtime.
Yeah, over like 3 turns. Alright. Got a forest. I am going to blitz. Paying 3. Do that. For an anger.
Oh, nice.
He has haste. As long as you control a mountain. If he's in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creatures I control have haste.
Yep.
He has haste anyways, but Blitz would give him haste. This turn, he's a 2/2.
You can make him a 3/1.
I am going to at sorcery speed. Yeah, I was going into this like I got to equip Skull Clamp to him.
No, you're.
So it's 3/1. He's going to swing at Meagle.
Okay. I will. Do you care if it dies, other than where it's Vex?
He's going to die either when you block it or at the end of my command.
Yeah, I'll block it then.
You're not blocking?
No, I'll block it with the 2/4. Because it's a 3/1, right?
He's a 3/1.
Okay, making sure. Yeah, I'll block with the 2/4.
Alright. He does.
Yes.
He goes into my graveyard. I control a mountain. Creatures control have haste.
Yep.
I draw 2 cards off Skull Clamp.
Yep.
Oh, that's really good with
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Yep. Pass.
I see where you're going with it now.
Skull Clamp's a good card.
Yep. I had it. So the precon that you played, I put Skull Clamp in it because I thought the spirits that I forget the guy's name made were 2/1s.
Chishiro? Yeah.
Yeah. So I were like, oh, this is just immediate put in for the deck, and then I realized that they were 2/2s. I'm like, this is worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading an article. It was like best artifacts in Commander, and Skull Clamp was #1. And they're like, get rid of your anthems, get rid of your lords if you're making tokens.
The funny part is Skull Clamp is considered a mistake on design because it was supposed to be +1/+1, but they gave it +1/-1, not realizing.
It's just token fodder.
Yeah.
I'll tap 5 and play Scion of Calamity. He has Myriad.
Yep.
So he creates tokens that attack everybody.
Yep.
Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifacts or enchantments.
Can I read Panlaza?
Yep.
Panlaza is once per turn, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so the Myriads don't trigger Panlaza.
No.
So the Myriads do, but it only does it for 1.
Oh yeah, so this turn. it would only do-
technically,
yeah.
if I did it next turn, it could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So I'll discover 5. It'll be Xenagos
Yeah, and because you cast a creature that was not
from my hand.
not from your hand, I draw a card.
Nice.
Then it goes.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yep. He can get
Indestructible.
Is he indestructible?
Yes, he is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
And he's online.
So he's a creature.
At the beginning of combat, he
Oh,
can
sure.
give a creature haste and XX, where X is that creature's power.
It has to.
I'll be
It has to give it.
Yep.
No
Nice.
maze
That is
in
not a
there.
main.
That's not a
Interesting.
main.
Interesting. Never noticed that before. All right. We will go to combat. I'm going to swing this Scion.
Do you have haste?
He gives you haste.
Oh, he gives haste.
Yeah, he gives haste. So I can give the Scion haste. I'm going to swing him at you, sir.
Yeah.
But there will be 10/10 tokens coming out with Yale's way as well.
Can I read?
Beginning your turn. So you doubled his.
Well, actually, they're 5/5s at that.
Their base.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It's only so the
Oh, yeah,
pump
yeah,
only
yeah,
goes
the
to him.
tokens
The
will
myriads
be-
make
yeah,
tokens that are.
Yeah. But the 10/10 will be at you. Those will be 5.
Yeah, I'll take 10.
I'll take the 5.
Yeah,
I'll take the 5.
but you will have a trigger for him. Because
Yes, when we deal combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment players control. So.
you can destroy the skull clamp if you want.
Could destroy the skull clamp.
I think that's the only thing I can destroy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll that.
All right. It was worth it. Right. 2 for 2. All right.
I will pass.
That's a good rate.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw.
Getting that after that is kind of wild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap this.
My friend is a Xenagos deck.
I'm just gonna tap
Xenagos
forward
It's very fast.
to cast Captain Howler. But then after. Oh. Okay. After that, I'm just gonna pass turn.
Spelunking. When it enters, I draw a card. Then I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. If it's a cave, I get to gain 4 life. Lands I control enter the battlefield untapped.
Good. That's good.
Very.
It's good when you're running a bunch of gates.
Put the land from that for that. Tap it for Soul Ring.
Yep.
And I'll do Journey of Discovery. I'm gonna look for 2 basic lands, and then I'm gonna reveal them, and then I'll pass.
Okay.
I cannot pay for it into mine. Just gonna get rid of the lands.
And you're passing without?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna draw. Yeah, turn.
For the turn. My bad.
No, you're good.
So
Comes
I
on
put,
tap, right? And then
it comes in tapped, or no.
Your
This is
land's
me.
out of
This
that.
is my land for turn because I played Grim Backwoods from Spelunking, and that was my land.
and you pull the swamp off of this guy.
Correct.
But this is in your second main, so you play your swamp in your second main.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I untapped. I drew. I upkept. Again. I will. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 3,
Sorry.
4.
Over here.
Well, I think I will. 3. I want to pay 3. To blitz in a rampant rejuvenator. He enters with 2/1 counters on him. So there's a 2/2. When he dies, I search my library for the X basic land cards, where X is his power. Put them onto the battlefield and shuffle.
And then I am going to go to combat. I'll swing them at Neil. 2-2.
I'm blocking with a 3-5.
Okay. He does.
Yep.
I draw a card from the blitz.
And then they'll get two basics on your battlefield.
Yep. Go get 2 basics. I care. I do. They enter untapped, which is irrelevant.
If you want to cut.
There you go.
Not in this one. Okay, second main. I'm gonna pay 3 to blitz in a Vindictive Lich. He's a 4/1. When he dies, I choose one or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent sacks a creature. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Target opponent loses 5 life.
Then he's definitely die.
Unless someone gives him, phases him out. Yeah.
Is it at the end of your turn if he does?
At the beginning of my end step, yeah.
Beginning of your
So I'm going to go to my end step.
Yep.
He'll die. I'll draw a card from the Henzi trigger. And cards in hand.
7. 4. I have 7.
Sack a creature, Caleb. Discard 2, Neil.
Yep.
And lose 5 life, Gerald.
Fine.
Winged and Magus the Wheel. Also, I'll have a trigger with Winged, with Captain Howler, but it's not going to affect anything because we're already through combat. General question: on Blitz, do they count as casts?
They do.
Okay, so then I will also have a Ledger trigger.
The 2 casts.
Yeah. I will discard Wizard's Class, and he'll get plus one counter.
And that will be my turn. I'll pass.
All right.
I'm going to. Actually, we'll do this different.
How many lanes do you have, Neil?
I have 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, let's say this is turn 5 now. He's just been ramping.
I'm just gonna go straight to combat. Xenagos is gonna trigger. I'm gonna give it to this guy again.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing him at you. So 10 your way, 5/5 tokens.
Yeah.
And Pantlaza will see the tokens. So we decided.
Yeah. So you can discover for 5
I'll
or
discover
1.
5.
Yeah.
Fiery Confluence. Let's see. I'll go ahead and cast it.
Let me read it real quick.
It's not horrible.
But this is only gonna affect me if you do the 1 damage 1 for each creature.
True.
I'll reveal I have a counterspell for that. Just don't choose that one.
don't choose the 1 damage to each creature?
Yes.
Okay. I'll, you don't have any artifacts, do you?
I do not have any artifacts.
I don't think anybody does.
He does have an enchantment, so that will kill your
I have
enchantment.
an enchantment and an artifact.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What does it do?
Soul Ring.
Oh, Soul Ring.
And then
Yeah.
was your enchantments
just-
extra lands each turn?
No, it's just lands coming on tap.
That's right. That's right.
Alright, if I can have a Soul Ring, nobody can. I'll destroy your Soul Ring.
Well, so you got a trigger here, right?
Yeah, so that's going to also destroy your Spelunking.
Say what now?
Because he has an enchantment, and when it deals combat damage.
Oh, yeah, combat
So,
damage. I forgot about that.
did you only want to choose the 1?
You have up to 3.
Up to 3, you can
Oh, I forgot about that.
So you can do double
hit
damage.
us with 4.
Yeah, okay, so I did the target artifact. I'll deal 2 damage to each of y'all.
Yeah. Also, I draw
Wanna do it
because
again?
you cast a spell
Do it again?
You can choose.
No, I destroyed a target artifact and then 2 damage
to each opponent.
to each opponent.
Yeah, but one of the modes is deals 2 damage to each opponent, so you can choose that one twice.
Yeah, he chose.
I did.
That's what he did. He chose this twice, and then
And
that
a target
once
artifact.
for his 3.
Yeah, but it's each opponent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Am I confused?
Yeah, you're confused. We were taking 4.
We're taking 4.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
and he
oh,
destroyed
yeah,
the
yeah,
Soul
yeah.
Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Y'all are
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4 damage each. Okay.
yes.
Alright.
Yeah, we were on the same. I knew what you were thinking. I knew what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go to second main.
Also, I'm doing 1 damage to each creature.
I'm gonna pay 4 to cast Isquint, first one of Gishath. Since I paid 2 extra,
Also trigger up ledger. Sorry.
since I paid 2 extra, I can have a target creature or a target dinosaur I control deal damage equal to its power to another target creature.
I'll get rid of Reforged Soul.
What are you discarding?
Reforged Soul. It's just a.
Why are you discarding?
Because he casts a second spell per turn, ledger effect.
Oh, you're looting.
Yeah. So
Conniving.
yeah, sorry. That it happens every time you cast your second spell each turn.
Okay. Did you want to respond to this cast?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Because you don't have to now. So we're fine.
He paid the 2.
I paid
So he take
Oh.
the 2 back. You cast it. You can when he enters, you can pay the 2. So you can respond.
Oh,
to
okay,
the
it's not a cast. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pay the 2 on this guy to have a target dinosaur deal damage equal to its power to another target creature.
Okay.
And what's the one that's drawing you cards? Is it this guy?
Well, this is conniving me. This is drawing the cards every time you cast a spell outside of your hand.
So Connive at this point is more
Probably
consistent.
this one, yeah.
Okay, so you're dealing how much damage?
How much is he?
He's a 5/8
He's a
or
8.
5/7.
5/7. You
I
can't.
can't,
kill that one.
can't kill him.
Yeah, and you can't target Howler because you have to pay 2 mana to even target.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I will have Xenagos deal 6 damage.
Okay.
Has to be a dinosaur, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this guy. I forgot. I keep forgetting it says that.
Xenagos, and you see his tail in a little.
It kind of looks like a dinosaur. Alright, I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I am going to play Shadow Skull Smashing tapped. I am then going to cast Broadside Barrage. Broadside Barrage deal 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Draw a card, then discard a card. I'm going to deal 5 damage. Is the Calamity the worst one, or is it his commander that's getting more discovers?
I think Calamity's the worst one.
Deal 5 to your.
You've taken 20,
So it's like
so
20
far.
Yeah,
damage
20
each
damage
time.
already. I'm then going to draw a card and discard. Golly, I don't want to discard any of these, but we'll discard Inti, triggering Captain Howler. Ledger Shredder is going to get +2/+0 this turn. I'm then going to tap 1 to play Soul Ring. Trigger Ledger.
Mhm.
Draw a card.
Not Soul Ring. Soul Ring's not in this deck. I just remembered.
Why isn't
I'm then going to discard. I'm then going to discard Rush of Innovation, getting another +2/+0.
I mean, that would
I am then going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing the Ledger Shredder your way. So he is for right now a 6/8, but he's also got +4/+0 on him, so he's 10 damage in the air.
10-8.
I will block him with Xenagos.
He does not have reach.
He's indestructible. Oh, it's in the air.
It's in the air.
Okay. Alright. 10 damage?
Yep, 10 damage. And because of Howler's effects, I draw 2 cards.
Can I read Howler?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
The one drawback of this deck has no flying.
Why do you draw 2?
Because it was 2 instances of the effect of discarding a card.
Is that how that works?
Yes. Because, so whenever you discard 1 or more cards, target creature gets +2/+1, and until
I would
One or
expect
more
it to
cards,
be.
yeah, that's-
Then it gains the text or some.
No, it's whenever you discard a card.
Whenever you discard a card, both those effects.
Happen at a different point in time. Yeah.
Okay.
But after that, will be pass the turn.
Is that like a delay trigger?
Yes, because basically it gives that creature the ability of, like, it gives that creature +2/+0 and the ability of when this deals combat damage, draw a card.
You have a deck that crumbles the flyers.
Pretty much.
Otherwise, it's good.
I've got like
Flyer comes out.
I've got a flyer and like 2 cards of reach.
Hmm.
So I gotta go hard and fast.
For a Chromatic Lantern.
Yep.
Tap for 4 Thalia, and the Gitrog monster.
Trigger Ledger. I'm just gonna.
Was.
It
Oh,
had-
Chromatic Lantern was the first card. Okay.
Yeah.
Draw a card. I'll discard a Mountain Island.
Yep. It is.
Did you already give him the counter?
I took the counter off.
Okay.
Because I gave him 6 and I realized I'm probably going to be discarding a land. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 4/4 first strike. That touch. I get to play an additional land on my turn. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever this attacks, I sacrifice a creature or a land. Draw a card. And for turn, I will pass.
That's
Ooh, that's rough.
unfortunate.
That is a rough.
Volley and get right.
I'll tap. So much for Blitz.
So sorry.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So much for Discovery. So Neil, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
I feel like you know your way around the rules. So don't tell anybody what this card is. If that dies, does the effect linger?
The effect will still linger.
Okay.
Because it's when it ETBs, it does that. So, yeah.
Understood. Okay. I'm missing lands. And that's his creatures and non-basic lands?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna pay 1 green to enchant this forest with a Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
Choosing. I'm gonna choose red. So whenever I tap this land for mana, it produces an additional red mana. And then I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 3. Can't do it. I'm gonna pay 3 here. Can anyone produce black?
You can.
All right. Tap 3
I have every color.
to blitz in. Tapped. Card door. Doom Scourge.
Yep. Trigger Ledger. I'll discard that.
Whenever he enters the battlefield into your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able.
Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That one does not linker, correct?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
only
so-
if he's on the battlefield for that.
Yep. All right, and then I'm going to
So all of our
tap
creatures are goaded.
black, and then this will tap for
That's all.
Red,
creatures
red.
Everybody controls.
Yeah, that are on the battlefield right now.
red, and blitz in this Disciple Bolus. Whenever she enters the battlefield, sack another creature. I'm going to sack Cardor. I gain X life and draw X cards where X is that creature's power. So I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's insane. It's crazy. Go to my end step. Before I go to my step, when he died, I draw 4 off of her.
Yes.
I'll draw 1 off of the blitz.
Yeah.
Let me draw 1. It's going to be a land. It's not. Now I'll go to my end step. She sacks.
Which do you think is...
Draw a card. Clean up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards. How many lands are on? Yes. Keep. That one. And I'll get rid of that. All right, I'm gonna get rid of. These are getting discarded.
Yep. Well, our charger slip in something.
You're go.
Kill it.
Okay.
Okay, I was making sure.
No, I heard you. In your opinion,
Yeah.
is that more of a problem or that?
That's a problem for you and I. Ledger Shredder,
It's getting massive.
if you have, I'll put it this way, if you have things that need to enter untapped, maybe get rid of that on Insta with your Path of Exile. Otherwise hold it.
I don't like my stuff entering time.
Otherwise hold it.
But
Also, still revealing, I have a counter spell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The flare is what? Sack
Sack a blue creature, and then it counters the spell.
Get rid of Thalia.
Yeah. On your instep, I would do that. Tap the white and Path to Exile your failure.
No, I wish you had said that before. I wouldn't have mattered. I could have gotten a few
Basic
damage
land, yep.
or something.
Tapped.
For Matu,
Oh,
getting
yeah.
blitzed in.
Alright, I will and roll.
All right, now take a snapshot of the creatures you have. Not you. They have to attack this turn.
Yes. Wait, is it?
They
Oh,
can't
it's only the
attack me.
ones
On the battlefield right
here-
now.
When this
that
guy
got there.
entered.
Yeah.
If it were still on, would it count all of them?
Just the ones that when he enters are on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Even if he remained?
So
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
worked when it entered, all these 3 creatures, these 2
Oh,
creatures,
they
and that
get
creature,
goaded, okay.
none of his creatures have to attack. But if an attacking creature were to die,
Well, I guess
we lose
if,
a life.
if he stayed on the board, though, it would be all the creatures that died.
No.
Sure.
Well, is it? So if
One
he
of
was on the
those-
board
Yes.
and you play
So
Billy
next
Bob,
turn, creatures your opponents control.
I think it's when it enters. It
yeah,
takes a
when
snap.
it
doesn't
enters,
matter.
when it enters the battlefield,
I played-
that's
I played
when
that
everything's
for
goaded.
Thalia,
Ah,
hoping that she'd attack you or something. How many gates?
I will. Yeah, I'll tap 4. Ripjaw Raptor. That'll trigger Phantasm.
Hold up.
Yes.
I need to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 would be online. I would have to deal with combat damage. You would pump something up to 8.
I think it is of my best interest. Well, if I don't counter this, can you not kill me?
Oh, I won't kill you. I don't
Okay,
think I can. Can I? I don't think I can.
That has haste. Well, actually, wait. How does this work? It wasn't a creature on the battlefield. It was an enchantment.
Was it an enchantment at the time?
It was an enchantment at the time because he didn't have. All he had for devotion was 6, and he needs 7 to activate. So in a sense,
Now you could attack with.
but now you can
But
attack
you can't-
him with that.
I haven't attacked this guy.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is like he's not affected by Cardor Doomscarn's effect of attacking us.
Because it wasn't a creature.
Because he wasn't a creature.
Creature, yes. Okay, and then that can attack him as well. Okay, yeah.
So he's just hanging out.
Yeah, that's
These guys are goaded.
yes, that's fine, I guess. But you'll have a
And this guy
Pantlaws
doesn't
trigger.
have haste.
Yes. You'll have a Pantlaws
Yes.
trigger first. Yep.
Pantlaws trigger off of the Ripjaw Raptors.
Or 5.
That guy.
Topiary.
Topiary's down here.
Get a basic.
Let's go for a line. These guys going. All right. Oh yeah, move it.
Oh, also trigger Ledger.
I'll get a force that enters tapped. Yes.
Yep.
Is Discover's cast?
Discover is a cast.
Cast it.
Yep. However, he cannot
Or I
attack.
can put it in hand.
Yep.
Yeah, he can. Plus, I don't have 7 lands, so.
Yep.
He is just a useless bush.
He's a loser.
I need to read him real quick.
Thanks, sure.
Isn't it creepy? Yep. That's a weird mechanic, but it works.
Say what now?
Because it wasn't a creature, it's not goaded
yeah.
because it was an enchantment.
He just kind of vanished for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't have to attack me though. You know.
I don't have to attack. Well, I can't attack you.
You can attack.
You can attack him with those 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I could attack.
If you
want
give
to.
him
I could.
haste. Yeah.
I could. What I am gonna do. This guy has to attack. I'm gonna send him your way. He's a 2/3.
Yep.
Okay.
also
This
has
guy
to attack.
has to attack as well. Yeah, he'll do that. So he has to attack. He's gonna go your way as well. So that's 6 your way.
Yep.
And then this guy's gonna give this guy haste and XX. So he'll be
8.
8 to 10.
8, 9. It's plus XX equal to its power.
So it's +4/+4.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's an 8/9. But he'll be coming your way.
Okay, take 8. Do you want to swing with Xenagos or no?
No, he's gonna hang out. And I will I'll pass out.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Ledger Shredder's a what? 7/10.
He is a 7/10 or 7/9 right now. Let's have some fun here. Tap 4, cast Roaming Throne. Naming pirates.
So that's any triggered ability of a pirate.
Yep,
Your commander is a pirate.
it is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
some
yeah,
cards
the
in
shark.
front, right?
Yeah.
Tap 3,
We willing?
Windfall. Trigger Ledger. Draw a card, I'll discard Kickoff Celebration. He'll get a counter, and then I'll put, because his trigger ability triggers twice,
Whose?
Captain Howard's.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll
Right,
give
okay.
him +4/+0. But now we all wheel, so we'll discard all your hands and then draw for 7.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7. Anything relevant go into anybody's graveyard?
I have Silent Hole, Creeper Flare, Braylon, Stinking Stupor, which also triggers Captain Howler. Because I discarded 4 cards, he gives +8/+0 to a creature twice. So.
Are you tracking the +4/+0?
Yeah. It's going to go to.
Is it going
Ledger?
To yeah.
So he got 16 there, and then he also got +4 there, so he's +20.
Yep. +20/+0.
+20/+0. I am then gonna go to combat. Captain Howler, your way. And Ledger Shredder, your way.
Oh, he's flying. What is he?
Flying. He is a 28 10.
28.
Yes.
Hey, maybe we made the wrong call on the Path to Exile. Oh, you have a counter spell, but
Yeah. So then we have Captain Howler triggers, and this is where it gets funny, because so there's 4 triggers on him already, which now is 8 because it's
6 triggers, right?
So no, it's
the original 2, and then they got copied. That's 4. Okay.
Yeah, so
and
4.
then another 8.
And then it's whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I'm drawing 8.
You discarded 4?
Discarded 4. I discarded 5 total. But with that,
I thought you had. Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'm
so
following. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen, I may die next turn, but I wanted to do the thing. I am then going to play an island for turn, and then after that, I'm passing turn, having discarded hand size. So let me figure that out. We'll do something like this. So. Temple, Rogue's Passage, Red Tome, Mystic, Felwar Stone, Island, Fate, High Fate Trickster, and Thought Vessel. Oop, shoot. Now, if someone can deal 2 damage to him.
If y'all kill me, he's gonna get you.
I'm just trying to push a board wipe at this point.
And I know just the person with a board wipe in the command zone.
Do I want to?
I think you do.
Like, I can let the other people do. Ignorance is bliss in some case.
Oh, I just realized. I was that whole time I was waiting for you to hit me for some reason.
Yeah.
I just realized you couldn't have hit me.
No, I can't hit you.
And I was like, oh, he's about to kill me with 28 damage.
I have an 8/10, I have a 5/4, and I have a 4/4 with Ward 2. So he has Ward 2, but if you target him because of his effect, it's Ward 4, pay 4 life. So you cannot target my command. Well, you can.
2 ward triggers go on the stack.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, dinosaur. I'll make you a deal.
It's not that old.
No, if I create an opening, can you just let me slide?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
For a little bit.
Okay.
What does that mean?
You'll figure that out.
Be more specific.
Hey, I got 2 lives.
Just don't
so
touch
I'm-
me, alright? Please.
As long as you don't touch me, I'm good.
That's all fine. Sylvan Scrying, I'm gonna go look for a land. We're gonna do this because I'm gonna just do this on one fucking succession because it's gonna be long. We're gonna Broken Bonds, your Roaming Throne.
You need to pay what is
Destroy target artifact.
He has a counter spell. No, he will.
I don't have. Yeah, I will. No, I discarded it. You have to pay 2 for the ward on that. Okay.
That's fine.
So much, man.
Easy.
Then I'll play the. You know what? Let's just go look for the fucking land.
I am dead to one creature.
So I'm gonna play Golgari Gate, and then I'll pay 5 to play Final Parting. I'm gonna search my library for 2 cards. I'm gonna put one in my hand and then the other in the graveyard. I'm gonna go and look for. Yeah. Do I have to reveal them? No. I'm gonna put
No.
you, and then I'm gonna put you in the graveyard.
Maze is in.
And
Maze is in.
and then I will pass.
Throwing your WinCon in your graveyard for a reason.
About it.
He doesn't have recursion. He doesn't want to win.
What recursion?
I don't want to actually draw this. I'm
Totally
gonna put
got
it
rid of my one recursion.
untap.
totally
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Trying to save my ass, right?
Yeah, I couldn't kill you.
I know. I was just sitting here playing lands.
Go ahead and play Prismatic Vista.
Crack it.
Crack it. Lose a life.
Monster cut.
I'll let Neil go next since
I can't reach him.
It's a basic land.
basically. Yep. Yep. What do I want?
Appreciate it.
I don't think I'll grab a swamp. Unless that swamp is in my graveyard. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I have 2 swamps.
Exactly.
Greedy. Okay. If you don't mind.
Certainly.
Right. Um. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay, cool. Can do it. I'm gonna pay 3. So black, red. No, can I do it? Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. Tragic. All right. 1, 2. I'm gonna blitz in a Prey Merchant.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
Um,
each of us lose 3, and you gain 9.
That's right.
Yep.
So everybody loses 3 life.
Yep.
Unless there's a response. Sorry, Caleb.
Why?
I was so close.
Well, actually, you'll gain 8 because he only lost 2 before he died.
Okay.
Do you really want to kill me?
And
I'm gonna need some help.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
do you really want to kill me? What if I just.
The problem is I don't have enough damage.
it wasn't pointed at you. It just happened to be right at that threshold.
We can it was
actually
out. I can do.
Neil that killed
I
me.
can kill Miku as many times as you want me to.
I was doing so well.
So I'm going to. Let's do black, and then doesn't matter. And I have 1 floating extra for Braids, Arisen Nightmare.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
Do you have any?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you
No,
only
it's
need
coming
5.
at Neil.
You only need 5. Right?
Roll.
Unless you're probably gonna win the game on your untap.
It's up to you.
Does he? He has mazes and
I
how many gates do you have?
6.
6?
Yeah.
You need 10?
And then I have Splunking and Graveyard. So
What's
I can't.
Splunking and Graveyard?
Lands come in untapped. Maces
So
don't come
Oh, you have to
all
tap
these
your
are
10
coming
gates.
my way.
I think they're all coming. Let's say they're all coming your way.
Okay. In response, I'm tapping 2. I'm casting Snap, bouncing back the braids to your hand.
Okay. Snap
Wait,
does return.
Oh wait, shit! I'm still dead. Okay, that untaps 2 land. Actually, that untaps.
So Braze is bouncing.
Yeah, actually, one sec. I also
Okay,
have a I
alright.
forgot I had a Legislature checker, so this is kind of important. I'll
Yep.
discard that. Okay. I then untap 2 lands.
So on cast, you get the Ledger Shredder. Trigger.
Yeah, because you can't. No, well, it's because you doubled those.
Oh, okay, okay. So before you cast Snap, you had a Ledger Shredder trigger.
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
is
I
that-
should have. So there was a way for me that I could have done this.
Target creature. Okay, because this had to resolve.
Yeah, I did this wrong, but we're too far gone at this point for this to have mattered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he bounces.
Yeah, that bounces back to your hand. I'm still taking 5.
And then you untap 2 lands with the Snap.
Yeah.
That's a cool card. Hold on a minute. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I died off of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that and that.
I had a counterspell in hand, but I forgot to do that. I should have countered the braids to then be able to. Well, I should have bounced your commander to then be able to counter the braids, so that I would only have to take 2.
Yep.
Yeah. So I played that wrong. That was on me.
All right. So you take 5.
Yep, I'm
Get
dead.
my second main. Gray Merchant will
Die.
sack. I'll
I
draw a
give you an
card.
opening, I guess.
I'm thinking about. I'm like, what the fuck do I do here?
All right, and then that's passing it out of my end step.
This is why I asked for a board wipe.
What's funny, yeah. My board has looked like this at the end of every one of my turns. But the board wipe here early saves Neil from like 30 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That myriad dinosaur with his
Well, it wouldn't have been so bad except that Xenagos.
Xenagos.
Yeah,
Getting
I
Xenagos
should have
off
countered the Xenagos when it came out, but I didn't do. I was more afraid of the Path to Exile that you first got, and I was like, I'll hold it.
Revealing that path.
Or-
So I don't think I'll probably have. I don't know if I've ever seen someone like in response, I'm going to reveal
That
my
is,
counter
you
spell.
can do that, so, which is kind of a way so that it deters people from doing stuff to your board.
Right. Instead of bluffing a counter spell.
No, I can just show I have it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to do math for this.
Yeah.
Still a shame I lost the ring early. Could have been so much more.
Yeah, I know. Well, the worst part is like I needed you to I needed you to kill him because I gave him a fresh 7, and that 7 was not going to be fun for anyone.
That 6 extra mana or whatever I would have had.
Yeah, because I was just because my hope was you were just gonna swing at me with 1 creature, so I could just snap it back to be able to live for a turn.
Mm-hmm.
One ring.
Game protection. Draw a card.
Draw a card.
What does it do? You gain protection from everything?
Everything. So you can't
Until the end of turn?
Loss of life still works here though.
Yeah, that's fine.
So loss of life versus damage. Damage doesn't
Damage doesn't go through.
go through, but losing X life would go through.
Yeah.
Can you flash that back?
You can't flash it back.
No, you cannot. If he has a reanimate.
My abilities.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Still kind of trying to figure out Blitz. Oh, okay, Blitz costs us to its mana. I was like, how do you tell how much it's
But then
The
they
Blitz
get
is worth?
discounted.
1 per time T's died.
cost 1
Per
less to each
creature.
time? Okay. Oh, so you just pay 6 to get this out, or how do you?
So I pay 3 to get him out, right?
And you
Once
just
he's
try to
out
kill
for the
him?
first time, all my blitz costs are 1 less. Now if you kill him,
Oh, okay. It's
I'll
one
play
less.
him again.
I
Now
got
it's
you.
2 less.
So if it's like a 3 mana spell, Blitz costs only 2.
But
For the
it has
first
to
time,
be
after the first time you cast it.
if it has to be 4 CMC or greater to have the blitz staple onto it.
Oh, yep.
Now there are some cards I think in the New Capenna set that are like 3 costs with Blitz, and I guess they would get discounted because it's any Blitz card, not
Blitz
just the ones that
costs,
he
yeah.
Blitz to.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 5 to unlock the Forgotten Cellar. When I unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn, and if a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile it instead. Going to tap 3 for Splunking. Enters, draw a card. I may put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I failed that. Lands enter untap. I'm a pass.
Alright. I'll untap.
Can I get there in oh.
And the One Ring, you just had protection for your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beginning of your upkeep. Okay.
So yeah, so he'll have protection during your turn, and then he'll
that's
lose
not
it.
tapped, right? So you can tap it for the.
He already drew, so he's at 1 burden counter right now.
Oh, so you've already tapped
Yes.
for this draw. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So next turn he's gonna lose 1.
Yep. Oh, we're playing speedrun.
So untap, upkeep,
Speedrun.
draw.
Yeah. So I came to do the one thing, and I did the one thing.
Exactly. That's life.
I just needed someone to help me to deal damage to him. Because I did 38 damage to you, and he did 2.
It would have been 3.
It would have been 3. You are correct.
I'm just happy I got 40 damage off in 2 turns.
Yeah.
That doesn't always work.
That's the main problem with this deck is there is not a lot of creatures. I do have a decent amount, but I just did not see any of them. I think I fit 20-ish.
That one guy you had was
Ledger?
messed me up, yeah.
Or Pundle.
The Ledger, the one that kept getting counters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't get rid of him.
I'm pretty sure it happens at the same time. This is something separate.
I needed
If
my Lord
Riku
White, which I
dies,
didn't ever draw.
this also goes into the exile because that's unlocked, correct? Once.
So
That's just for that turn.
yeah, it's only for that turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you would have done it during your turn, everything would have gone to exile.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you're good.
Just true for thought.
Yeah. But this deck is very predominantly flyers and evasive creatures to get in.
But that was my other problem because I don't.
Yeah.
I've got like 2 things to block that flyer.
Yeah, and the thing is I want them to start swinging so I could do Ledger Shredder because they were only casting 1 spell before combat every turn, and I'm like, I need you to cast 2, and I can give one of your creatures +2/+2 to deal damage, so I can draw.
Let's do.
Yeah. This probably does need some more wheels in here, but also I've learned that if you do a wheel, it doesn't draw. So even if I discard 5 cards to give a creature +10/+0, I still only draw 1 card. All right. So that's why I have to try to segment it.
I don't want to do the math. I'll just go with the bills. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, and a mountain. 2 black. Put Braze back out. Begin man step. We'll talk about it when we get there, unless you have a response for it. And then I am going to 5. Okay, yep. I'm going to tap here for a red and a red, and then a black here, and blitz in chair. So discard a card. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I didn't read it actually.
Anyway.
Anyways, and then I'm going to tap a black to reanimate Gray Merchant.
I did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You'll go to 1 and then you'll die on upkeep.
Well, I'll swing and see finish off on my turn. Because I can swing here and here.
But he won't take any damage off of it.
What?
Because he
Protection
protects from everything.
I die from the ring.
Yes.
Oh, so this gives you protection.
Yeah. Unless he has a way to give, unless he has an instant speed win to draw 2.
Well, he gets protection from everything until your
next turn. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was till end of turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll deal 6, loss of life directly.
Go to 1.
Yeah.
Pass.
And then you'll gain
6.
6. Also, you lost 5 life, so
I
actually.
did lose 5. Yeah, so total gain is 1.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, and these would have sacked. So I didn't go through that. But you could have chosen to lose 2 life. But I forgot the trigger on Braid.
Damn.
Yeah. Were you going to win this turn?
Potentially.
Okay. We'll leave it there.
If not, I had a way to just board wipe you and then sit there comfortably and wait.
What, under the ring's protection? Or-
No, just a dig.
Yeah.
Just a straight dig and find an answer. I would just used Miku, used Grim Backwoods, sacked it, draw a card, and then just continue digging. Probably would have played Skeet Swarm in between. Had that in hand.
Well, fellas.
Yeah.
Good game, sir. Good game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Did we shake? I don't remember.
I finished. I got my last order of cards in yesterday evening. These are my first 2 games of this deck. That's 1 minute. I should have lost that game had I been
feels really
had
weird.
Neil not been focused.
It feels weird because you don't ever have anything out.
Yeah.
That's the sympathy board, you know.
That's why I was like, why are you swinging at me?
Oh, don't swing at me. Work it for me.
You guys still going?
We just
or-
finished.
All right. What was the end result? Oh, actually, just finish
Right.
filling the thing out so I
Yeah.
don't screw it
But
up.
also, this card's insane in this deck because it's not a once per turn on me discarding a card. So I can discard like
No,
every card in my
so-
hand to get triggers and then keep going.
So what I'm looking for, I'm thinking I'll put that in Rafine.
Yes.
Because every now and then I need to just dump my hand for
Yeah.
like the triggers.
Yeah.
Like Monument to Endurance, Bone Miser, this and that are all in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only card I don't have in here is FOMO because I was using it in a standard deck.
Which one is that?
Fear of Missing Out. When it enters, you draw a card and discard a card, and then whenever you do a combat, during your turn, if you have Delirium, you swing. When this creature is attacking, you can untap target creature, and you then get another combat with that creature. So it can then do double triggers on the damage.
You get another combat just for that creature? Or
Just for that creature, yeah.
Thank you.
Unless you somehow give him.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So like because of that, Howler would then have.
Because
I would then get 2 draw triggers.
If you had Vigilance. Okay, I'll have to look the card.
Yeah.
But yeah, my Rafine deck, I'm thinking like it's pretty blue heavy right now.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty balanced between the 3 colors, but I'm thinking I put in Voice of Victory.
Yeah. For
And what was the other one? I was stuck in there. The Avenger of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Because she has a ton of creatures in the graveyard, generally, always. So I can mobilize X, where X is not creatures in the graveyard. But yeah, so like I think I played against a deck last week that had a Cathar's Crusade.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. And I was like, what if I just went token heavy? Got a Cathar's Crusade out. But it's like that's a 5 mana art enchantment.
Are you, so general question? Is your stuff like dying at all? Like
When
are you
I'm
second-
playing-
Rafine, like are you killing stuff off during
I
your own creatures?
I don't sack.
Okay.
With Rafine.
Because there is like a card that is like a Cathar's Crusade, but the opposite. So here. This is the Campbell deck. So
And I thought I'd put the Campbell in there too.
yeah, it's just a good value piece. But where it is? There it is. Priest of the Crossing.
Creatures that die during control's turn. So with the, if I do enough Myriad,
Yeah.
And myriads and mobilizes.
Yeah.
This can be really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to look through it. It's pretty. Well, I'm not going to show you this deck of cards. I can just send you the deck list at some point. If you
Sure.
want to
I can also build because
take a look at it.
yeah, I still need to build the deck list fully on this deck, but this is just a like.
Which one is that? Is that Campbell?
This is Captain Howard. I think I think I have.
Or that's Campbell. Right?
This is Campbell. Yeah, I think I have a Campbell one already. Let me double check.
Yeah. So there's a few other ones. What I thought about doing, so I've taken out all my ramp.
Yeah.
Except for Soul
Well,
Ring and Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
Out of Rafine. Because it plays pretty smoothly on curve, and I don't want to not put down 1 or 2 drop creatures before Rafine comes out.
Yeah.
So I'm not rushing Rafine. It's sort of like I just want to have a couple of creatures out before Rafine enters.
Yeah.
So I took out all my ramp, and I said, shoot, I can take out Arcane Signet and Soul Ring, and like the 1 or 2 creatures that have activated abilities.
Yeah.
And put in Stony Silence and Clarion Conqueror. Just so no one can use their artifacts.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. It's probably not a good idea.
It's very dependent on like what you're trying to build, like how you want the deck to perform.
All right, you got that thing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I think I definitely updated this deck to what it. No, this is not it. These two are not it. It's Marshall Coup, right? No, Crawling Horse. Oh, yeah. This is more of what an Aristocrats deck is, if you want to like see kind of how that goes about.
So I have a Marchese of the Black Rose deck, which is Grixis Aristocrats, and it's non-token Aristocrats.
Yeah, this is entirely tokens.
Yeah, yeah. And that's where my Skull Clan is.
Yeah.
I thought about sticking in there Rafine, but I don't make enough 1/1s.
For it to like...
I make a lot of 2/2s, I think. 2/2 zombies, 2/2 drakes. But, yeah, I've been tinkering with Rafine since I got Rafine from you.
Yeah.
I like the deck a lot. But
yeah, it was a very prominent deck in Standard with my
right, yeah.
But yeah,
her abilities are so good.
I just like this deck because I can kind of play some weird cards like Awaken the Erstwild and a Crowan Horse.
This is in your
Sharp
deck?
Yeah, the Campbell deck. Yeah, that used to be in the deck because...
Oh, this is in Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell.
Okay.
Because...
Oh, yeah, he's not black.
Yeah. So how that works is because of Campbell, let's say we all discarded, everyone had like 7 cards in hand.
Yeah.
I would then make 6 because of that. Campbell would see that pink drain and all that. But because my opponents all make 7 2/2 zombies, I make every zombie equal to the number of zombies that were made in once. So I get 21 tapped zombies.
Because there's 1 or more, and they all happen at the same time.
Yeah, they all happen at the exact same time.
Interesting.
Because it matters on like the type of token that is being created at the time.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you. I think I've seen you on the Discord. Neil on your name.
Yeah, it's just Neil, in the that right. Discord. If you need like a deck, if you want to see some decks that I have, I can show you. Because I need to grab my Kona deck from that guy. Just we played against like someone that is like brand new to Commander, and I gave him a deck that's a loaded gun.
You said Koma or Kona?
Kona.
Which one is that?
So it's 4 mana, mono green 4/3 that says when it is tapped during your second main phase, you can put a permanent from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, that's the one that I defiled instead of defiling Jalen's outcome.
Yeah.
The Beastie?
Yeah, Rescue Beastie.
Rescue Beastie, that's right.
So what it does, what basically happens is you get a lot of draw triggers from like Guardian Project, the Great Henge, and I forget the other, and like some other ones. Then get out big creatures that also get out big creatures. Then draws you more cards.
So
the main goal of my deck truly is to just deck myself out.
So that's funny. Like I said, I just put this deck together today or yesterday.
Yeah.
My first 2 games with it.
Yeah.
I've done like draws, see what my mulligans look like. But
Yeah.
I haven't goldfished it. The first game I played, I think I would never. I can't imagine I ever beat that game. In that I got out a Greater Good. So sack a creature,
Yeah.
draw equal to power, discard 3.
Discard 3, yeah.
And then I hit a. I got to put something. What did I hit? I had something that just put creatures onto the battlefield.
Alright, so we're still waiting on one table, but I don't think it's mathematically possible for anyone but you to win.
Okay.
So
Yep, awesome. Thank you.
there you go.
Yeah.
A second win.
Let's go.
Overall win. Flip some couple of things out from something I cannot remember what, and hit a Galta,
Yeah.
the one that puts everybody onto the
Oh,
battlefield.
yeah.
From that, I put on Grim Horror Specs, 4 other creatures, including the Chaos, the Unhallowed.
Yeah.
Sacked the Galta, or sacked 1 thing, 2 things, Archon of Cruelty, whatever.
Yeah.
And get the Micaeus, brings them back.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing cards for everything, right? So now I have another 10 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Sack Galta, put all my creatures out into the battlefield. So now I have like 20 creatures on the battlefield. And keep in mind, Damien has 4 Mirums.
Yeah.
The Sentinel Worm.
Yeah.
So it's like any dragon that he gets out, it's like Scourge of Valkus is gonna, win the game, right? So I was 1 step ahead of him. Sack everything that I can, and I have like this much of a deck left at this point from all the discards. And I play sack the few key pieces that I want. Play the what is it called? Bring in the Last Gift, which is a living death on a creature.
Yes. Yeah. So he's a flip flop.
My hand's this big. Galta comes back, Archon of Cruelty comes back, yada 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 comes back, and everything else that was in my graveyard.
Yeah.
So now I have like another 20 creatures on the graveyard. Galta hits, I dump my hand again, and he was like, "Oh yeah, don't forget your Grim Harspec's triggers." And I was like, "Oh shit." And we ended the game. I had 4 cards left in my deck, and if we had played it out, because he was like, "I think you win. They all have haste." Maybe.
I mean, if you got Anger out at
Anger
some
was one
point...
of the 4 cards in the so he didn't have haste.
So okay.
But it wiped his board.
Yeah.
So he had to recover, and I had 30 creatures on the board. But if we had gone through every entry trigger, I'm sure I would have drawn a card at some point and killed myself. So he was like, "Yeah, we can call it there if you want to." And I was like, "Please," because I am somehow going to lose this game. Both 4 cards left.
My greatest one was I drew myself out with a rule deck.
Uh-huh.
So the shit